Hello.
Hello.
VPN. Hello.
VPN?
What's up?
VPN streaming.
Yes.
Oh, you have
Okay.
started. Okay.
Hello.
Hi. I'm a little tired.
I won't do my soy voice then.
What? Sorry?
I said I won't do my soy voice then.
Point post. Ugh.
Actually, I need to wear.
I can't even relax, boys. I got like stuff to do today. And I can't I can't relax because I'm thinking about it. Oh
Well, if you got a time, you need to be there.
yeah, next hour.
Okay. So you need to leave in the next hour, or you're supposed to be there in an hour.
I will leave in 40 minutes. 40-ish minutes. Oh.
Bubble chat. I'm still preparing for the stream that I'm already running.
What?
I'm not watching at the moment. I'm still in the middle of my workout, so.
Oof.
Actually, let's quickly look for like non-vegan slop if I can.
Oh, right there.
Let's see.
Non-vegan or anti-vegan?
Let's go with anti-vegan slop.
Well, that won't take you long.
Yeah, just like open any app.
I'm checking YouTube real quick. What's this?
There you go. YouTube is indeed an app. Not understanding if I'm streaming right now on Kik or not.
By the way, VPM, we hear you, but like, I don't know if it's through your main microphone here on Discord, but we hear you a little bit like you're in the room with us.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a bit muffled. Yeah.
One sec.
Like one of them's on your cam mic or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I know where it is. But for some reason, show more.
But on YouTube it's fine. On YouTube we hear you nicely.
Yeah, how about now?
Yeah, perfect.
That's better.
Yeah. I don't know why it gets fucked up. Can't I just fucking lock settings on my fucking Windows? I think it's Windows that messes it up.
Did you get VCO tickets, VPM?
No. I'm gonna get
I did.
tickets last minute, so that I can get them for cheaper.
I got them early so that I get them for cheaper, but I guess you might get them cheaper than me then.
Yeah, if you get like secondhand, people have to cancel sometimes, so they sell it relatively cheaper.
Are
And
you still going for the house?
sorry,
VPN.
still going? What?
Still going for the house? Renting the house?
That would be fantastic. But I don't know about others.
I'm up for. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe a tent wouldn't be that bad anymore.
Well, fuck a lot, yes. I'm getting a house. I'll tell you right now.
They are expensive though, aren't they? It's just like really expensive. But on the other hand, my fucking ass is freezing every year, so I don't know if I want
Warm
to
shower every morning. Warm place to sleep. Yeah.
I mean, warm
that's
shower
what I
every
remember
morning.
liking.
Visual gives.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Sorry, Chip?
Sorry. I just want to say I remember liking the cold actually out of the tent. Now that I'm saying it, so I'm like, the cold was the best part for me.
Freak. Weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is a question for both of you guys. Tip and post. Which one would you prefer? If it's too cold or too hot in your room?
I prefer too hot. Out of the
I
two.
prefer too cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you
Like-
can get warmer by putting something on, but if it's too hot, there's nothing you can do. So I would
Yeah,
always
exactly.
prefer too cold.
Yeah.
No,
Right,
I'm
Phil,
freezing
get in
right
a
now.
house then,
No.
and they can freeze in their tents.
Guys, I wake up in the morning and there's like 10 degrees in my house. I hate it.
Okay, let me
Wait.
flip it a little bit. Do you like it when it's too cold and you have a hot beverage, or when it's too hot and you have a cold beverage?
I will always choose too hot, even though last year there was like a week where I literally couldn't do anything, was absolutely disgustingly too hot. But that was 1 week, and the rest of the time I do prefer too hot. I prefer the hot.
Yeah, I the opposite.
VPM is what happens to your microphones that it selects some other microphones that you have,
Yeah,
like webcam or whatever.
yeah.
Do you
Only my
actually use the other
earbuds.
ones?
No, I never use the earbud microphone. It just switches to it sometimes.
Yeah, you can go into like device manager and disable them.
The microphone.
So that-
Okay.
Yeah, like the microphones that you don't use. That's what I do, right? I just disable every other microphone. You can go like into microphone settings and disable there, or into device manager and disable there as well. And that way it never gets selected. You just have one microphone enabled, the other ones all disabled, and then it never happens.
I would have to find that setting.
Too bad.
Well,
True.
if you click on the Windows key and
Yeah,
then
it
type device manager,
device manager.
it should show you, and then
Fuck.
it
Yeah,
would
one
be
Realised I've got all this spare packaging. I could send
The
Ella another
doggy.
I could send Ella a monitor.
you have audio inputs and outputs, and then it shows there the microphones and like possibly headphones, stuff like that. Just
Yeah,
disable all the microphones that you don't use.
Now I
Right
have
click,
to.
disable device.
I have to discern though which one is which, because on my headset, headphones, whatever, it doesn't say which one is a microphone. It just says like there are like 3 inputs of that, and that's it. So there is headphones, then there is headset, and then there is another headset, hands-free, and I don't know which one to disable and which one to keep.
Well, what's in your microphones? You've got a desktop mic, haven't you? In microphones.
There is audio. It doesn't separate it into microphones and other devices, though.
Right,
It's just
I
like
got
a
you. I got you.
bunch of shit together.
I think my cam does the same. There's no separate. That's why mine keeps flipping sometimes as well.
Yeah. So
Doggy.
pain.
Well, are you on Windows 11?
Yes.
Okay. On the Kiku on the bottom right, you have the sound icon.
Yeah.
If you right click on that and then click on sound settings,
Sure.
and then you scroll down a little bit, there's more sound settings in advanced. If you click there,
Wait. Advanced. I don't have that. I have advanced. Okay. Trouble. It's open. So
more
there is
sound
output.
settings.
Sorry. More sound settings. Okay. I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It opens like a window named sound, and then click on recording, and
Yeah.
only microphones will be there. Disable all of them except the one you use.
Funnily enough, you switched the microphone in the middle of that sentence.
I switched.
Yeah, you are on a different microphone now from when you started.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Literally,
But-
you can
In
see the
anyone?
recording. You can see the recording literally were crispy clear, and now you're on a microphone that I can also hear you very well, but it's a different mic.
It's not. It's the only one I have.
We can hear Kiku very well.
Yeah.
Or maybe Puss is trying to gaslight you.
No, it
The-
literally. You can literally go to the fucking. That's why I'm streaming, so that we can go and provide evidence. You can go. You can hear the sound switching. Am
I
I the
didn't
only
hear-
one?
be-
So, I didn't hear a difference VPN, but sometimes, when I switch from the microphone on my headphones to the microphone that I'm using, like the USB one that I
Yeah.
normally use, when I switch from that to that, the sound sounds different because
Yeah.
for me,
It-
when I use the microphone on the headphones, it turns off the noise cancellation and other stuff. So maybe
Yeah.
something like that
It-
happened to you also, that you switched the microphones and you heard the sound different, but I didn't hear
Yeah.
any difference.
It might be the case that when you open the sound settings panel, it maybe switch something on your headphones or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway,
yeah.
do you see the recording? In the
I
recording
just closed
setting?
it. I just closed it out, and you are right. It's like the second the window got opened, it switched for me. So I just closed everything. It's fine. I'll do it
Turning
later.
off the filters.
Dister, what's
Okay.
going on there? What's happening with that sentient being next to you?
Yeah, so I have cats here living momentarily. My girlfriend is their tutor or their guardian, but they're living here for a while, and while she's doing like moving and also renovations in the new house and stuff. And so I opened the door of their bedroom so that they can hang around in the whole house now. And so Kiku wants to go to the cats. It's like the kid wanting to go to the zoo and crying about it, basically. And he wants to go upstairs to see the cats, and yeah. So that's why that's happening. But yeah, I'll just mute myself because it can be annoying. I agree. So I'll just
Oh,
mute.
he's a cutie.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a cutie. I wanna go see the cats. Let's go see the cats.
Yeah,
Aw.
that's literally it. He's like, I want to see the cats, man. Let's go.
Cutie boy.
Are the cats like afraid of him, or why don't you let them see each other?
I don't think they are afraid, but they don't want him to come too close. And if he comes too close, they will paw him. And he already got a scratch on his nose once.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm just letting them. I'm trying to let them hang around in the house to get more comfortable, and then maybe they will start hanging around each other without, having like mean interactions. Like the doggo just wants to play,
It does
But the
break my heart
cats-
hearing them like that.
Yeah, the doggo just wants to play, but they are a bit, hesitant, and it's also like a different place that they don't know, so it's understandable.
Hi, Games. Do you want to have a conversation with us?
Uh,
Hey, Hi, Games. How are you doing?
Hey, hi. What's up, Azur?
I've heard from Vivek the other day that we can host events which can be hosted next to other events. So if you guys want to host an event now,
What's
you're
up,
more than welcome
Oins?
just to let you know.
Oins.
Oins, is that like a what do you call it? Homophobe? Homophone? Homophobe? What do you call it when it's a
Homophone, yeah.
voice?
Homophone. There's
No,
something
it's not.
sounds like a
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, something
something
sounds
like
like a
that.
sound. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Something
Yeah, Oins
reads
is
like a sound or something. Yeah.
in Romanian we call it an homonym. So, oh, maybe it's a homonym. Homonym, maybe.
Homonym. Oh yeah.
Not
Something
homonym?
that sounds no, homonym is something that sounds like something else.
Is it?
Like the two words that have like different meanings, different spellings, they sound the same.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Or similar. Which English has a lot of. Like live and leave for me is a struggle, at least. When I say them, they sound like homonyms. I think, shit.
Oh, onomatopoeia.
No, oh, onomatopoeia is when you call a thing by the sound that it makes. So.
Yeah, so oink, right? When you said that
Yeah.
his name was oink something. Yeah, it's an onomatopoeia.
Are we leaning into soy these days?
I'm gonna be live also, and I put the link to soy, so
Cool.
hopefully there will be more people.
Oh no, I meant are we leaning into soy because like a bunch of you have like soy names now. That's what I meant. But yeah. Oh shit.
Soy boys!
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be live for too long today, but you have fun, guys.
You don't want to be a soy boy with this BPM.
Right. I'll take.
Why are you changing your voice tone? Are you trying
Whereas
to
their
rage
soy
bait
voices.
people? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rage
If Val
bait
was
it
here,
is.
he'd be playing. We've been memeing for a few days.
Gotta go.
Oh, Gemma.
Later.
Doesn't look good for you. Oof. Dishonest time waster. Oof. Damn.
They can't respond.
Like, you know, people say that we waste our time by talking to people and asking them what their morals are. But the truth, people who waste most of their time, mostly their time, right? It's the people who sit here for hours trying to argue against veganism. Absolute hours and hours and hours. I don't know, maybe...
we're the ones wasting, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I guess maybe if they get paid.
Person defends needlessly stabbing others to death. It's insane. Fucking savages, mate. Savages.
Oh, fuck. How is everybody in my chat? Hello, Pia. Hello, Nick. What's up, Alan Boomer? Who else is here? Twisties is here. DLTN. And Chip was here as well. Wes, what's up? And Brett was here for a minute. All right. I am streaming here. What's up, Joe? Joe, still too early for you. Go to sleep. Man, you sleep very little. I'm low-key jealous that you sleep very little and you are like still a productive member of society. I'm not. I don't know. I try to be a productive member of society, but I'm very tired. And I sleep like enough time. And my fucking ring says as my sleep is fantastic. And I'm just like walking through life, dead zombie. Anyways, despite that, I try to show up. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm also streaming on Kick. And if anybody like, do you guys watch Twitch? I'm thinking of adding that to my stream as well. Like, I have enough bandwidth, so I don't like see huge reason why not. Guess I would have to like cut down on electricity use somewhere, which I will probably be able to find where. But you know, also kind of justified because I use very little electricity anyways. So yeah, let me know if I should like add Twitch streaming to the roster. I already have the thing running anyways. Just like, what's the problem connecting it to another thing? Oh, what's up, Marisa? Hello. Nothing going on in VAB for now. Nobody showing up there. And fucking demolition outside. Really disgusting. What's up, Humus? Humus 420. Is that your snack while you 420ing? Oh, Joe is joined. Hello, Joe. Joe, are you gay?
Yes.
Why are you gay?
Why you gay?
On a scale of 0 to, oh my god, how gay are you, Joe?
The latter.
What are you doing up at this time?
Oh, that's processing speed is pretty slow, Joe. Maybe you should go back
Yeah,
to
man.
sleep.
He's on an Intel CPU in his brain right now.
It's that British accent that Tone has. Wait, Tone, is it not triggering you if I say British accent? Only if I say
No.
specific English? Ah, there.
English is the trigger word. Yeah, British is fine.
English is the trigger word. Okay, I'll look out next time.
If you want a black eye, say English.
Hey, if that will get you coming to BCO, only so you can give me a black eye because I called your accent
I'm
English.
going anyway. I'm going
Yeah,
anyway.
it's going.
Chip.
No.
You
You
whatever
don't
you
need
want.
to sacrifice yourself.
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting a house. I'm not sleeping in a fucking tent. No way.
I mean, yeah.
So we're gonna have to book something shortly.
What's up, Marcos?
I'm gonna know later if I'll join on the house. I don't know yet. It depends on other things also.
Frankly, if somebody can find like a couple of campers, we can probably park a couple of campers there and that's it.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, but I checked it out last year and it's a little expensive. It's like 150 quid a night or a day, right, for a camper. And it like can house like 4 people.
Yeah, you're
so-
cheaper just renting a place. I mean, that was what, 300 for 3 nights, wasn't it? You're cheaper renting a building.
Yeah, how many houses though? How many people? And Chip, we decided we're gonna just put you in the backyard because you do like the cold. You can just
Yeah.
sleep in the backyard.
And then you'll have access to the toilet you won't need to queue.
Can I consent to it? Do I have to consent to it?
There's
don't
no
have to do
consent
anything.
required. We're putting you in the garden whether you like it or not.
Okay, fine.
Um,
As long as you give me a nice little doghouse and
no,
Well,
we're
some
not gonna give
balls
you a
to play
tent.
with.
There's a shed. So you could sleep in the shed if you wanted even.
No, we're gonna give him a tent. Why shed? We're gonna give him a tent for the full VCO experience.
I think the only problem with sleeping in an apartment is that you have to pay for transport to VCO, right? So then isn't that become, because transport is very expensive in UK.
No.
Like very. Like you have to pay like £500 just to move from 1 kilometer away.
We got this sus chip. There's some very close.
Who are you
Within
gonna
walking
trust
distance.
more? The guy from England, sorry, Scotland, or the guy from UK? from
Shit.
Now you're trolling on purpose.
No.
Google Maps. I'm trusting Google Maps to say that this is hell of a close.
Okay.
The only other thing is that, like, you know, people probably want to stick around in VCO for longer, whatever. And then, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Tone, just let us know if you get in it. I would prefer it.
Well, we can talk about it later on Discord. There's no point in doing it in public at the moment.
It's very public. It's streaming to 2 places at once.
That's what I mean.
Although Kick, Kick has 1 viewer. Cool. It was topped at 3 at one point, and most of them, I
It's
think,
really
were-
taken off then.
It's not really. It could be bots. I think bots are considered views as well, and I do get like bots in the chat. So. Bots trying to promote me, and I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm cold. I'm hella cold. Yeah, go back to sleep, Joe. Shall we open an event, or Cheap, are you gonna go live?
I'm gonna go live, but I'm waiting to finish the cooking that I have. So it will take like 30-40 minutes. So that's why I'm like doing it. Because I'm air frying everything, so it's one by one.
Am I the only one who like piles into the air fryer and just works it for longer?
I assume the result is the same, right? Like if you think about it logically, the same amount of heat is needed to do the same thing to the food, right?
Yeah, like the air doesn't run as smoothly around the food, so it doesn't come out as crispy. But all I need is like a few crispy bits. I don't need like everything to be super crispy. Although I do prefer like dry crispy food over like wet sauce food type situation.
Wow, I'm the
Bigger air
opposite.
fryer.
Sorry?
Just get a bigger air fryer.
Well, I have the one that I have. I'm not gonna buy a different thing just because. You know.
This is 23 liters. Brilliant. You can do everything
Jesus Christ.
all at once.
If I was to open a
23
restaurant,
liters?
it's
Yes.
crazy.
Is that still an air fryer? Is that not like
Yes.
an oven at this point?
It's kind of a combination of both, isn't it? It's cheaper to run than the oven. I haven't used the oven since Christmas. Well, the only time I need it is Christmas.
To cook the vegan turkey.
Yeah, and there's roast potatoes. Because I'm cooking for 3 of us instead of just myself then.
Ooh, potatoes. Ugh, I could go for potatoes. I really want some potatoes now.
Well, I was gonna make potatoes, but instead I made air fried cauliflower with air fried Brussels sprouts with air fried tofu, and some tofu sauce.
Ooh, I have cauliflower. What do you do with cauliflower that isn't like wings and shit? I don't
I just
wanna...
air fry it, and it tastes delicious. It caramelizes itself a little bit.
I think one time I put an entire cauliflower thing into the oven and just cooked it for 2 hours. And that was absolutely delicious.
Wait, we have
know.
somebody. Banu Pratap. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. Do you know what we're talking about here?
Hello.
We're talking about veganism. Do you know what being vegan means?
Yeah, I know about it.
Are you vegan yourself?
I'm not a vegan, but I am vegetarian.
Why are you vegetarian?
It's just like cheap cook.
I consume dairy products, but I don't eat any animals.
Why not?
Uh,
That's a pretty long pause to explain why you don't eat animals. Do you know why you don't eat animals? Oh, they're gone.
I guess
What's
not.
Yeah, I guess not. What's up, Sebastian? Sebastian, I guess. Jesus.
Hello.
Why do I have a bunch of dictators?
Well,
I just need my TVP. My voice is so high.
did you wash it down with your canola?
Yes, of course, canola. I need all the inflammation. It's a lubricant for my
People are
throat.
getting crazy, Lib.
I need the content. Keep iron, zinc, taurine, creatine.
Don't forget K2 calling.
Yeah, Q12.
MK46.
Whey is also necessary. Whey protein.
Over there.
Cholesterol. I need to inject cholesterol into my chest.
Up, man.
Hello.
Hey, Sebastian or Elon Musk, do any of you guys want to have a conversation with us?
Sebastian is vegan.
Imagine turning Elon Musk vegan. Holy shit.
I mean,
That would be
that would be very epistemically lucky.
Yes.
Come on, Elon's trying to communicate. Come on, Elon.
Imagine. That would be crazy.
Are you vegan, Elon?
Oh, that,
Are you vegan? Wait, are you vegan, Elon?
Sounds so weird.
You are an asshole, right?
Are you vegan,
I have an
Elon?
asshole.
Elon?
So the
Uh,
first thing,
I'm not. I'm not.
Why
Well,
not?
we have assholes. Yes, everyone has one.
Yes.
Wait. Before that, Elon, do you know what being vegan means?
Before that.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know.
What does
Vegetarian,
it
right?
mean? No, I
I
said
mean,
vegan, not vegetarian.
people didn't eat non-veg or something,
oh
right?
no,
No. It's so being vegan means I'll just simplify it for you. It means respecting animals' rights. Do you think we should respect animals' rights?
Yeah, we respect mainly cows and yeah, cows we respect. We respect cows in our country,
it's
India.
shoving your arm up the arse of a cow, respecting them.
What? What nonsense you are talking? Go and fuck.
It's shoving your arm up the arse of a cow to hold the cervix. Respectful.
Why do
I
people
think I
not know
think he I
this?
think yeah I think he doesn't know that. So Elon, do you know? Like I'm assuming you think dairy products are okay for the cows, that they don't violate any rights of the cows, right?
What? Sorry?
Do you think getting milk from the cow can be bad for the cow?
No, no. No, I didn't say that one, right?
No, but what do you think? Do you think it's okay to take milk away from the cow?
I said like eating in terms of like okay, for example, coming to take our country like I'm from India. In India, we respect every we respect every tree and
Bullshit.
every animal like that.
Bullshit.
But Elon, yeah, Elon. So first of all, that doesn't happen. Like in India is a high consumer of dairy products. Do you know that what has to happen to cows for dairy products?
I don't know. I don't.
VPM, do you wanna tell the story?
Sure. So, first of all, did you know that in India, like more than 90% of dairy comes from buffaloes, not cows?
Yeah,
Yeah, you knew
a
that?
little. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Mostly,
So,
mostly we drink buffalo milk only.
yeah. So,
Example. So and also it's depend upon the area, the region you are located. For example, if you come to south, you mostly drink, and if you went to north, I think you mostly drink. They mostly drink cow milk like that. It's
mhm.
depend upon the you are located.
So did you know that the buffaloes, they just like stand in place their entire life, tied up, just like not moving, not being able to move? Did you know that?
Sorry.
Did you know that in dairy farms, in buffalo dairy farms, buffaloes, they just like tied up in one place their entire life? They're just tied up. It's just standing there tied up their entire life. I'm showing it right now on screen, right? This is a dairy operation that one of the vegan activists in India documented, right? This is how they spend their entire life, just tied up in one place.
No, it's not. I mean, mostly it's not like that. But in India, most of the buffaloes will go. I mean, they will go and like in fields.
Okay, provide
They go.
evidence for your claim. Provide
Yeah, they
evidence
go
for your
outside.
claim. Yeah, provide evidence for your claim that most likely the cows are in, the buffaloes are in fields and not what I'm showing right now on my screen.
Yeah, go to search it in YouTube. Go to YouTube.
Nope. You provide the evidence.
Yeah,
You're
you provide
making
the
a claim.
evidence. Yeah.
You need to provide evidence that most buffalo in India are in
Yeah,
fields.
come to India. Come to India. I will see you. I
Nope.
mean,
Nope. We need
You're right
evidence that
from the
most buffalo are in fields in India.
Oh, but let me
Evidence.
just make it. Let me just put it this way, Elon, because even if
Bro.
they would be in fields, even if they would be, I don't know, roaming free or whatever, right? We would still be taking their milk away from them. We would still manage to get them pregnant. We would still do, and we would still kill them when we can no longer use them. So, let me ask you a question. Do you think, would you treat any of your family members the way we treat buffaloes, the way buffaloes are treated in India?
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
No,
But
but like,
sorry, hello.
The question is, would you
I know.
treat your family member the way buffaloes are treated, even in the fields, even when they are not tied up like this? Would you treat your family member like this?
No, we didn't treat.
Yeah, so what is the morally relevant difference between a human being whom you wouldn't treat like this and an animal whom you do treat like this, right? You impregnate them and you take their milk, right? And when they no longer can get pregnant, you kick them out. You no longer take care of them. You tie them up, right? So they don't kick you. You do all of those things. What's the difference between a human and an animal? That you can't leave animals alone and go drink soy milk instead.
I am suggesting you don't see any YouTube or social media. I mean, like seeing social media, something like that. Don't. I mean, don't trust that one. That news only. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Just
Wait a minute. Wait. You're telling us to go and look at YouTube, and yet now you're telling us don't look at YouTube. Make up your fucking mind.
Yeah.
huh? What?
You
What?
want us to look at selective YouTube. You want us to look at what one farmer shows, how he, like, a little bit, how he treats cows for 30 seconds, right? But you don't want us to see these things, do you? These treatment of animals. Why?
By the way, VPM, if you want, I have statistics of the Indian dairy industry. Statistics as in the government has conducted a census. I have the census with me, so I can share the details of the sex ratio between the males and the females, the amount of AI used per state, the amount of artificial insemination that is used per state. And this is census from 2016, 2017. So the numbers are much higher, but at least we have some sort of data right now. I can share that in
I
the
would like that, Sparrow, please. I would love that data.
Yes, please.
Yeah, just give me 5 minutes. I'll just reach home and I'll send it across.
All right. So it just sounds like, are they still with us? No, they left, right? Elon left.
He's left. He's gone.
Okay. Well, I guess this is hard to watch.
Collective stupidity. Yeah. We know what he was doing.
Yeah. Oh, we treat animals nicely in India. In India, animals are treated nicely.
That's why there's 5 million cows roaming around the streets eating rubbish.
Apparently, it's every country. Apparently.
Yeah, every
For
country
some reason,
says that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least they don't claim that raping your mother is good in many other countries. Only India do they do that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Yagna, for your amazing activism in India.
Back in 15, you have a shower.
I guess I can still share why vegan. Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, I've shared the stats in the VC text. Yeah, you all can go through it if you want to later. So this is the government census from 2012. I have some data from 2012. I have some data from 2016, 2017. And I'm trying to find data from the latest census. Once I do, I'll send it across.
And although it's growing, isn't it?
Yeah, the Indian government in 2017 had a whole a policy where they wanted to increase the number of AI done in districts where the percentage of AI, if it was less than 50%, they wanted to increase it to more than 50% or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's some policy that occurred maybe like 10 years ago. So I'm not sure how effective it's been, but yeah, I can probably find the data soon.
Yeah, and the dairy industry increases as well in numbers, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, should probably find it out as well.
I should document all of this that you sent on my site somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is already great information.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did this because one of my uncles challenged me, and he said that in gaushalas. I mean, gaushalas is a term for
Yeah.
a religious,
They're like
I don't know, what do you call it?
sanctuary type situations. Only a lot of them still sell milk, right?
Yeah, and they still, some of them also are farms, are just dairy farms, which are quote unquote they name themselves gaushalas to kind of mask to make it seem like they're a lot more ethical. So that is
Jesus.
a gaushala. So he kind of claimed that gaushalas are ethical, and he asked me to show him data that AI happens anywhere in India, and I had to like dig the stuff up, and I kind of I had confirmation bias, but now that I knew it was happening. I've seen videos of it. I just didn't know how much of it was happening. So this kind of clarified it for me. And surprisingly and thankfully, my mom, who wasn't vegan back then, kind of shut him down by saying, I've been to gaushalas myself because my son keeps saying that I have to go vegan. I've been to gaushalas myself and I've seen them treating cows terribly. I've seen them tying them up. I've seen them, giving birth to, forcibly giving birth to males and separating them and all of that. So she kind of shut him down. So I found that really reassuring. For the first time, my mom was siding towards me. And yeah, she went vegan about 1.5 years ago or something.
Cool.
That's a cool mom you have there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot open those links.
VPM, I was gonna ask you, do you think on your server on SoyFeed, do you think it's possible, maybe temporarily, I don't know if permanently, but when people join the server, that if they say that they're not vegan or something, that they're directly given a link to go to the debate one or something? Because outreach and debate one or something, because the last time I did the stream, right, a lot of people joined the servers, but not a lot of people joined the channel. And I think that maybe because they don't know how to get there.
Yeah, that's
Shut
the
up,
issue
you
with...
vegan faggot. Get some protein. Eat a steak.
Oh, Juan Carlos, you're back. Oh, he's back. He's gone away. Okay.
Oh. Okay. What's wrong with being a faggot?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's being gay is cool. We've already established that. So is it possible, VPM, to put in that, like, the link to for them to see a link afterwards?
Here's the thing, right? I can like send like a bot message. I can do that. But that doesn't help people.
It doesn't say, like, if you say, like, if you want to join the debate, click on this link or something like that, and only temporarily, right? Like whenever we do stream together or whenever we stream to have something like that happen.
Unfortunately, like even the Noctally, the bot message, right? It has like a link to a channel in it, but the link is not active, so I can't make the link active. Right, and in order to do something automatic, you must use a bot. So it can say whatever. People don't read that shit. They don't. That's why I created onboarding, despite it being like less comfortable for various reasons, because then people just like click a huge button and they're in. But if you don't have a huge button to click, they were just like wandering around, not knowing how to join, where to join, how to assign roles to themselves and stuff like that. It's just like, it was terrible. Like about, I don't know, maybe half of people who joined my Discord server, they didn't even get the roles. They just don't know how. So it's a shame. So Sparrow, the link number 1 is just not, it's not opening anything.
But let me ask you, is it possible?
Yes, so go on.
After they join, do they join a particular channel?
Well, the soy4 section opens up to them. Do they join a particular...
It doesn't... Yeah, does it put them in a particular channel?
I'm not sure. I don't know how to find that out. You can leave the server and join it again and find out if you want.
Okay, I'll do that, yeah.
You can join as a foe and see what happens, and then let me know.
Oh wait, I'll use the link and join as a new person.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how helpful this is when the link is not clickable. Like there is no page like that, Sparrow. And the second one as well, like number 3, it just doesn't. I can't reach those, right? Oh, finally. That one is clickable. Jesus Christ. 2012, it's a little outdated, but... Oh, not again. And then...
Sparrow.
I guess maybe they can't have a conversation right now. And then... It's weird that you can find these things in English in a non-English speaking country. But I guess I know why. Shit. Image. Not cheap. Cheap joined as not cheap.
I don't know who that is. I don't know what you're talking
about. Funny. So what do you see?
I'm still putting in the password. I generated a new email now. And now, let's see. Are you vegan? No. Including vegetarians. Would you like to be notified when a new video is published?
Shakti, what the fuck do you want from me? Why are you sending me messages? I don't know who you are. I don't remember you. If we ever met. If we ever
okay, so I actually...
Sorry, go on.
I actually get put in general fam chat. But I don't see it on my left side. But on the right side, I do see general fam chat. So by default, I go into it.
General fam chat? You're not supposed to see general fam chat as a phone.
I don't see anything there. I don't see the messages, but I'm sent into it. So I don't see the messages. Let me show you a snapshot.
Okay.
This is what I see.
Shakti, you're not fucking muted. You can do whatever you want. Can you stop sending me messages? I'm gonna block you. Stop sending me messages. I see you fucking typing. Oh, motherfucker. I'm gonna just block you.
So I'm thinking that maybe the reason why he's joining the fam chat is because that's the first channel.
But you're not supposed to see the
So-
fam chat as a foe.
But I
You're
don't
not-
see the channel. Can you look on the chat here? I posted
Oh,
the
sorry.
snapshot.
I'll scroll down.
Yeah, so I somehow get put in this. I don't know why.
I don't see what you are in. You're not in anything.
See on top, it says general fam chat. I'm not in it. It says this channel is not on your channel list.
Then why the fuck would it fucking put you there?
Wait, could it be that my link, the link that I put there, is because of that? Because I was probably in there when I generated the link.
Could be, yeah.
Okay, then let me generate another link. Well, we're learning.
That's why I'm saying you leave, just like leave the server and then rejoin, and then you won't have this issue. I'll give you all
But
the
I'm
perms
in
again. I
incognito.
promise.
I'm in incognito.
Okay. Well, it did give you the thing.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's it. The link is it. Okay, so if I put the link to Outreach and Debate 1, they'll go directly to Outreach and Debate 1 once they do all that. Perfect.
Wait, how do you do that?
So you just have to create a link towards Outreach and Debate. You know, on the right side of it, there is invite to voice.
Oh, so they'll go directly there. That's cool.
Directly there, yeah, perfect. It's okay.
Give me that
Yay,
link,
we
please.
will.
Can you give me that link?
Yeah, but it's only available for a week or so. It's not a permanent
Oh,
one. But,
then
let me-
how do I
Wait,
amend
I'll
my...
create the permanent one.
Okay, do that.
Edit invite link. No amount of limit and never expire. Okay. Here is the link. I'll put it in here.
Oh, good, because I have a hunter coward in my chat who says that link is not clickable for them.
Here you go. This is definitely clickable. I just
You can't.
I'm not
No, you
allowed
have to
send.
send it to. Yeah,
I'll send it in private. Yeah.
Shakti, I fucking warn you. Oh, he's not here anymore. Oh, awesome. And this will take me directly to Outreach and Debate. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So there you go, coward. You're welcome to fucking join the stream. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome to come and gibberate at me in person instead of making 20-minute videos about how pheasant tastes good. Dumbass. Chip, you can talk to them if you want. If they ever join. Because I'm too angry, apparently. Just gonna fucking block you. There you go.
Yay, my tofu is done. I will join. I'm splitting it up in two, putting some sauce on it, and I'll be there.
All right. Why do people do shit like that? What's up, Mr. Ma? How you doing? Can read that later. So. Sorry, guys, it's fucking quiet today and doesn't seem to be any fucking thing. Oh, I can just, you know what I do? I can do 120. I can just give you Google Meet. I did offer it last time. Just can give you Google Meet. Where is it? Oh, did I close it? Okay, well. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. Join. Yeah, get the fuck out. All right. I'm waiting. Page not found. Oof. Hate it when governments start deleting shit. Yes, there are a few other links that just don't work.
Yeah, there
Like,
are dead links because those are old
yeah.
the census from 10 years ago. I'm just looking at the census from like last year, so I'll just share the updated data.
Yeah, that would be cool. Because we talked to so many people from India. It would be
Yeah,
nice
I'm
to
sure.
have on site.
Indians are everywhere, yeah.
I mean, if people believe that they treat animals really well, surely they should know that when it would be helpful to them to know that they don't, right? Surely that will remove the cope and will add an incentive to go vegan. Oh, funny. The hunter is not
Very large
joining
group. They think
my
that
link. Oh, that's weird.
they believe, oh
That's
yeah,
so
Indians are all
strange.
vegetarians, and that's not even true.
Sorry, can you repeat that, Sparrow?
They just believe that India is majorly vegetarian. Even that isn't necessarily true.
Yeah,
They
but
they kind of conflict vegetarianism with animal rights when it's not really the case.
yeah, in case of India, most of them are vegetarian for purity's sake, right?
Religious reasons, yes. I don't know. I can't really comment on their motivations.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, I can't really generalize. I know that a lot of vegetarians are vegetarian because of their religion, but I'm sure there are cases outside of that.
Oh, my farmer coward is not joining to debate. Who would have expected?
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I see him in the chat now.
Mm-hmm.
The one that hid behind making a video and couldn't respond to anything face to face. Yeah, the coward. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one who said, let me just find it real quick.
More worried about the color of my skin than he was talking about the ethics. Yeah.
Yeah, the one who said this shit, right? That if it's legal to kill humans for food and you want to do, then yes, it will be okay morally. And then turned around and started questioning me on my posts or on my videos oh, why do you want to eat humans? That person, gibberish generator. So if he joins, expect ramblings for ages. That's what we should expect. Anyways, I just wanted to show something because those things I find like really repulsive, right? So, one sec, am I still live? I'm still live. I'm okay, I think.
Yes.
Okay. So, symptoms of heat, right? The thing that I find repulsive that farmers need to check out vulvas of cows and buffaloes to produce food. I just find that weird, disgusting bestiality, right? So you have like a ways to various symptoms of heat, right? They have to track mucus discharge on a vulva of a cow or a buffalo, and the swelling of the vulva now spelled differently, but that's okay. That's a very wholesome way to produce food by checking out the genitalia of animals. Very, very wholesome way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck indeed. Yeah.
What the hell? You like it, Chip?
What the heck?
What the hell do you say to me?
You sound kind of like a redneck. I love it.
Sorry, VPN.
That's all right. I was finished.
Oh, okay.
I made my point. The point is, I can restate it if you want. I can talk for hours about this subject and how creepy, disgusting, and bestiality I find it.
I'm gonna go start my stream. I'll be back in a second.
All right. I really want to go make coffee. I really want to do that. Shakti, get the fuck out and stop joining and rejoining. It's really fucking annoying.
Who is it? Shakti. Oh. Shakti's looking for a ban. Finally, I can get to ban you. Thank you very much, Shakti.
Awesome. What's up, Amin?
Yeah, that person needs a ban. I agree.
Yeah. Oh. I have a message in my server somewhere.
Triggered baby.
Why do you think Twitch is going to be a shit show, Tone?
Because I've spent a lot of time on Twitch.
Oh, really? Would
Yes.
anybody even like find my stream if I don't like?
Potentially.
Yeah.
But I would say Twitch is a shit show of trolls. It really is. If you ever watch any gaming channels on Twitch, it's toxic. Absolutely toxic.
It's not as bad as TikTok, I would say.
What's that, Dister? You're very quiet.
It's not. Yeah, these directional microphones. It's not as bad as TikTok, I would say.
Maybe not. Probably not. No, but it's still toxic as fuck.
I think it's worse than YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, Twitch is way worse than YouTube.
Who do you like watch? Where you seen that?
Oh, I've seen multiple.
Well, I guess like if the gamers are joining, they're just gonna like drop the N-word, drop the F-word, and just drop a bunch of superlative and leave. But like if there are good people on Twitch, there are good like
But you can't
wholesome
filter
communities on
words
Twitch.
anyway on Twitch, so
I
I'll
think
never
those are
see
like auto
the
bans.
It also depends on the channel that you're watching, right? Like
Yeah, that's the thing,
some,
right? Like there are wholesome communities on Twitch.
yeah,
They
exactly.
exist.
You just need some moderation and like a community that is actually fostering good good conversations and stuff like that. But yeah.
And I guess veganism is a different topic, but I watch a lot of Twitch, and nothing has ever come close to what I see in like Chip streams or 4-year-old. Those comments are crazy.
Wait.
I like Twitch.
Yeah, like if you watch the Twitch streamers that try to rage bait the viewers and stuff like that, then it's like toxic as fuck. But it just depends on the stream that you're watching, basically, because there's very wholesome streams on Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there are. Wait, is the FU link not working anymore? VPN.
Works to me, but there is this link that puts them directly into Outreach. I'm gonna send it to you because I can't send it here. What's up with the fucking Discord link ban? Like how? Oh, sorry, not this. How disgusting
Well, why
is that?
would he want to promote anybody else's Discord on his Discord?
I don't know. Just could be nice for like I don't know camaraderie and shit. It's this
Well.
one. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, right? It's like people can promote other Discord servers on my server. So that leads them directly into Outreach and debate. But yeah, my FUM link, yeah, people join with it all the time.
Right. There's no point in sending vegans in there to full, is there? That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to be neutral, man.
Well, you can. It's a little different from your link. It's discord.gg kj blah blah blah. It doesn't have the invite thing, whatever that is. This link works great. Like people are joining with it. I've quote unquote joined with it. I put it in the browser and it's led me to join Soyfit. So
well, I'll put the one you've just given me in without the invite in my profile.
Now I have to see if that's what I have in my profile. I have to pee.
Don't panic.
Oh shit. Jem, you do TikTok. Fuck me. I'm just not brave enough. I will admit it right here. That's where I draw the line on TikTok. That sucks, man. Very brave of you. It's just like such a shit show, though. Holy fuck.
Come do Outreach with us.
Why is it brave? Because it's
The
like
almond guy is the only person I've seen go vegan here so far in the past couple days.
Oh,
someone I forget who it was, but someone showed him I think it was
Jem, if you want to join English Hub, you need a different link. Let me just grab you a link from English Hub. Oh, which one is it? Oh, there you go. If you want to join us there, oh, that's on. Yeah, just join the English Hub one, and then you can have a join this room.
Wait,
What?
your mic is way quieter than I can hear myself on your stream, VPN.
My mic is way quieter. I guess I can increase it a little. I don't know. It was speaking earlier. I can
Unless you
reduce.
turn.
I can reduce you guys
Oh, that's
as
better.
well. Yeah. Okay. I'm just, dainty. I talk to my mic, and then later I scream into it, and it's just like different things. You get different volumes of VPM on this channel.
I know nothing. Yeah, Jim, come on, English Hub, and we'll help you if you want to do outreach on there.
Yeah, maybe we should start. Oh, Cheap is gonna go live soon.
It's going live. It's
The
gonna be
shit
a-
show is gonna begin.
Yes.
Oh man, when Cheap comes in, the shit show blows up.
Oh, he's live now.
Oh, cool. Maybe he should send a few people in here first and then into my server. And, that's how we'll distribute the things. Can you guys entertain my audience for like 2 minutes while I make coffee and go pee?
Do I need to do my side voice for them?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hello, Mister.
My name's Soy.
You're so much.
I'm soying like crazy.
Oh, where's Mr. Marr? Mr. Marr, did you have a question? Please, feel free.
Yeah, bro. I interest in different opinion of So I have a question about some people have anemia, and like digestion problem.
Mm-hmm.
So they can absorb nutrition in plants. So the medical food is like animal. So how is that?
What do you mean can't absorb nutrition from plants? Is this applied to you? Can you absorb nutrition from plants?
Some doctors say that the people can't absorb nutrition, so they need.
Wait a minute. I'm a nutritionist. I'm a certified nutritionist. What exactly can't you absorb from plants?
Yeah. Yeah. What
So,
do you say,
Mr.
bro?
Mar, what is it that you can't absorb from plants? Which nutrient do you have a difficulty absorbing from plants?
Like anemia, or digestion problem.
Well, anemia is of iron. Iron is actually very highly digestible. Anemia can be either of iron or of B12 deficiency. And if you have an iron anemia, an iron deficiency, if you have iron with vitamin C, then you're going to improve absorption. But I think that if you have anemia, you shouldn't be eating red meat to cure your anemia. You should be having a supplement.
Like you need a high nutrition.
So what are the nutrients? We've already debunked the iron, and what else? What else you got? What else is there? I remember you, Mr. Mar, from yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it that you still need convincing of? Do you still need convincing that you can be happy, that you can be healthy on a plant-based diet, or do you still need convincing that when you choose an animal product, you exploit and slaughter them? Or maybe is it that the
maybe
exploitation and slaughter is wrong? Go on. Sorry. I'm sorry. Go on.
there is a lot of nutrition in animal, like fish, like fish or egg, or
There's a
maybe.
lot, like, believe it or not, there's a lot more nutrition in humans. Every single thing that your body needs exists in the body of a human because their body needed it to produce it. Does that mean we should exploit and slaughter humans and eat them?
No, human and animal is different, maybe.
Wait, aren't humans animals?
In science,
Yeah.
they say one I just learned in school, So we say animal in human and
Yeah, so
people.
there's human animals and non-human animals. So humans are animals, yes. They are eukaryote that requires energy to survive and that makes babies. Correct?
Yeah, but there is a lot of different, maybe, like animal, humans like think deeply,
You know, the thing about it is, though, there are indeed a lot of differences between me and you, between me and an animal, between an elephant and a mouse, right? One is big, one is small. Between you and me, I don't know, maybe we have a different skin color, maybe natively we speak different languages, maybe we even think differently about things. Do you think or maybe one of us is even more intelligent than the other, who knows? But do you think that any of these differences justify exploiting one but not the other?
I there are a lot of like science saying that like plants is life, life. Maybe I am wrong,
I'm sorry.
but
I
maybe
remember you did the same thing yesterday. We can move on to
yeah,
plants, of course, but do
yeah.
you agree that the differences between
I read
any
like
other animal do not justify the exploitation?
what you say, bro. I can't hear you.
Yeah, do you agree that the difference between these animals and us, or between the animals, like takes for instance, I'm assuming you wouldn't consume a dog, but you would have no problem consuming a chicken or a cow. Do you think that the differences between these animals, or the animals that we exploit, and us, do you think the differences justify the exploitation?
You say in animal there are they are different in their meat,
Can I, hello everyone, can I just interrupt Will shortly? Is that okay?
Please.
Yeah. I think maybe there is a kind of a language barrier. I'm not sure if he knows what exploitation is. Mr. Marr, do you know what exploitation is?
No, really
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So exploitation means to use someone unfairly. So to use them like an object, like a product, like a commodity, when we objectify others, that's basically exploitation. Do you understand what we mean by that?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
understand it, but plants can, sense damage.
Plants can what?
Sense damage.
Yeah, sure, they can. Like they are very intelligent biological living beings. That's true. But would you agree that cutting a flower and cutting your head off is different?
In my head, in someone's head, like people.
Yeah, imagine if someone would like to cut your head off, that is different from cutting a plant or not.
Why? It's different.
Yeah, that's a good question, because you have a central nervous system. You can think and feel, and plants don't have that. You know, let me say it in simple terms. There is someone at home when it comes to you. You are someone. Plants are not someone. There is nobody at home. You know?
Yeah. But why they can feel like they send a chemical signal, like toxin.
Yeah.
They make a
Yeah,
leaf toxin.
Yeah, that's also a good question. That's because plants are, as you just said, working on sending out chemicals. That is a reaction towards some outward stimuli. So, for example, when the sun shines on a plant, the cells of the plant feel the warmth and the light, and therefore the plant will react to that. But there is nobody at home that is thinking about this reaction and actively doing it. It's similar to your mobile phone, you know. You can use your phone and it will react to your fingertips, but your phone is not someone. It is very intelligent, but it's not someone, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
And yeah, exactly. And so when we understand that difference, that other animals are very, very similar to us, we don't want to do things to them that we would not want to be done to ourselves, because it would be unfair. Like, you don't want to be kicked, right? No. No, you don't want to be kidnapped from your family. You don't want to be used like a commodity, because you are not a product, you are someone. And it's the same for the other animals as well.
I think okay, that's good, but I think why like lion eat not eating like crows or like banana
Wait,
like grass.
before
You
we
can
jump
continue,
onto
Chip. Continue, but speak maybe a little slower. I think that's better for language barrier, just what I noticed.
So before we jump on to the next topic, can we agree on some of the things that have been said so far, Mr. Mar?
No, because we are
No?
as a people, we we kill animal. Do you know that?
So,
You
Mr.
like
Mar, can we agree on what exploitation is? What is exploitation? Let's
yeah,
recap.
killing people is wrong. Absolutely.
What is exploitation was the question.
You said killing people unfair.
Treating
Please,
them
can I
unfairly.
ask a question?
Yeah, please ask a question, because with Mr. Mar, we've already had plenty of conversations and they're going nowhere. So yes, please ask a question.
What is the meaning of PlayStation? I don't know. I can't listen it clear.
Yeah, so exploitation can mean two different things.
What?
When
What?
it
Exploitation? Exploitation?
exploitation, yes.
I'm gonna write it down in the chat.
Exploitation. Okay?
I'm gonna write it down in the chat so that you can use it to
Okay.
translate.
Oh, there's somebody who came from the YouTube channel, by the way.
Yes.
In the other.
They're in Outreach one. I'll ping you both.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Why
there then.
okay, why lion eat animal?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, so being vegan, it kills more animals, you know? They
Can
use a
you
lot
explain to me how?
well, they use all the pesticides to grow your vegetables, you know? After that, it kills all the animals that are in nature. So basically, being a vegan, you basically kill more animals than us humans.
So there's two things to be said here, and then we'll tackle each of your claims. First of all, that's not true. But before
It
we
is
go
true.
there,
I used to
Well,
grow,
no,
so
no.
I know it is true. We use pesticides to grow your vegetables.
Sure. Oh, but the fact that you use pesticides is true indeed. But the fact that on a plant-based diet you kill more animals in the process is not true. But before we go there, just to be clear, being vegan is not about killing animals. Okay?
Well,
Because
to grow your vegetables, it is killing animals. You know.
So Odas, just to be clear, what do you think being vegan is?
Being vegan destroys animals. You know, it kills animals.
Well,
You
hold on,
just eat
that's
plants.
somebody
You
else.
basically just eat
Yes,
plants.
that's
You
somebody
don't
else.
eat meat.
That's
That's all
not
you
what he
do.
asked. That's not what he asked.
I
I'm
just
asking
told
you,
him his
what do you
answer.
think? No, Odas, that's a consequence. That's what you claim is a consequence of being vegan. My question to you is not what a consequence of being vegan is, but what exactly does it mean to be vegan?
Not to eat meat. That's it.
No, that's actually a vegetarian definition. It's a diet, but veganism is not a diet. No. So being vegan means you reject the exploitation of animals. You reject the oppression of animals. Do you understand what the statement means?
Yeah, I get you now. But
Yeah. So
still,
what does rejecting exploitation of animals mean to you? Like, how would that physically look like? What would it mean if you were to today say, I don't want to exploit animals anymore? What do you think you should do in order to achieve that?
will grow your own vegetables, you know, but you're still exploiting animals by eating all the fruits you get, you know, because it kills squirrels, birds.
Okay,
They use a bunch of pesticides, you know.
Odas. I understand you have this script in your mind and you really want to go through it, and I promise you we will go through it. But before we go through it, I need you to understand what it is that you're even trying to debate right now, okay? So, I'm going to ask you yet again, if you decide that you want to be against exploitation of animals, and you no longer want animals to be treated like objects, essentially, what do you think you, as an individual who maybe purchased animal products in the past, should do?
I just told you you would grow your own stuff. That's it.
Okay,
Well,
so then
I
can
know
I
for a
still
fact you
consume animal
most likely
products?
you're not growing your own stuff.
Can I still consume animal products? Oh, that's like if I grow the animals myself and I kill them myself, would that still be exploitation?
Hey, if you feel like you killed it in a good way, then yeah, you know it's a good way to kill it and eat it.
Odas. I understand again. I understand you have your narrative, but I need you to answer the questions that I'm asking you and hear the nuance. Is it still exploitation if I choose to bring an animal into existence myself, take care of them, and then kill them?
No, it's part of nature, you know.
The question was, is it exploitation? Is it
It's not.
unfair?
It's not.
Okay, can you
It's
define
not.
exploitation for me? Can you define exploitation for me?
Well, basically, you're exploiting animals you're growing, just killing them. If you're giving it a good life and it's time to go, you know,
Can you
it's time
define the
to go.
word
You put it down.
exploitation? Can you define
I
the word
just did.
exploitation? You can't define a word by the word itself, by using the word
Yeah.
itself, right? That would be a little silly because you would bake into your definition a word that you're trying to define.
Can
It's a
you
little silly.
let me put it this way, Odas? Exploitation doesn't just refer to animals. It refers to humans. It refers to, I don't know, children, women. There's all sorts of individuals that have been exploited throughout history, right? And we're talking about exploitation of individuals. So can you please describe to me what exploitation of individuals is? Well, or describe what it could be like. For example, if somebody's telling you that human is being exploited, what do you understand from that?
Hey, they're probably working for free, you know, or you're just putting them down. You're taking advantage of them.
Exactly, taking advantage of them. That's a very good, no, that's actually a good definition. It means you're treating them unfairly. You're taking advantage of them. So it means exactly the same thing when it comes to animals. You're treating them unfairly. Do you think it's fair treatment of animals if you choose to bring them into existence only so that you can kill them?
The same thing with the vegetables, with plants. You grow it just to kill it, you know.
Odas. I understand it's very difficult for you to get away from the script that you have in your head.
What do you mean? It's the same thing.
Can you for a second, Odas? No. Odas, I'll argue with this. Okay, I'll go for your narrative. Okay, do you think it's the same thing to bring an animal to existence and only to kill them, is that the same thing as killing an animal that has invaded my house?
Well, the thing is, look, when they're being grown, like all the vegetables, all the animals that usually roam the crops, you know, they're invading the crops. No, I'm explaining the facts, you know, they're invading
Hold
the
on,
crops. So they
dude.
use a
Could
bunch
you
of
just
pesticides.
please answer the
It's
fucking
the facts.
question?
I'm just saying the same. It's the same thing, you know.
Odas, no, Odas. So I promise you we'll get to that. We'll get to the crop debts argument. What you're making right now is called the crop debts argument. But please, and for all, like, I'm trying to be nice to you, okay? So in order to be nice, I'm going to need you to answer the questions so that you can get to the answer yourself. It's called the Socratic method. So I'll ask you yet again, do you think it's the same thing, bringing an animal into existence only to kill them is the same thing as an animal coming into my house and the only way for me to remove them is to kill them? Is that the same thing?
It's not, because you could just easily get it and move it out the way, you know.
But if I cannot, if the only way for me to remove them is to kill them, both situations end up killing an animal. But are both situations equally on a moral ground?
Yeah. Well, if it goes out in that way, if you got to put it down and it's gonna be a danger to
so
you, then put it down, you know.
Okay, so Odas, let me put it this way: if an animal attacks me, and I defend myself, and in the process I kill the animal, is that the same as me going around and stabbing animals?
Well, if you don't need it, then it's something else, you know.
No, so I'm going to ask you: are these two situations me
at that point
killing
it's
an
just
animal?
murder?
Okay, so me going out stabbing animals is not the same thing as me defending myself against an animal that attacks me, correct?
No, at that point it's just murder.
Which point is just murder? Because I presented you with two
Well, if
situations.
you're out there stabbing animals, you're murdering animals, you know.
Okay, I
If
appreciate
you're
that.
defending yourself from like a bear that's about to attack you, then yeah, put it down, you know.
Okay, so Odas, I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong, that the difference between these two situations is that in one of the situations, I kill. So, I'm sorry, I somehow got out. I would say that the difference between these two situations is that in one of the situations, I kill the animals because I have to, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that if there's no need to kill an animal, then killing an animal is wrong?
If there's no need, then there's no need, you know.
Yeah, so it's wrong, correct?
It's wrong if there's no need. But if you're hungry, then yeah, it's by all means go for it, survive, you know.
Okay. Let's go also for that. Okay, we're derailing. We're not going. We're taking a step back again. Okay, so if you're hungry and you can eat something else, is it justified to kill an animal knowing that you don't need to?
It just depends on taste,
bro.
But taste is not. So all of a sudden we're discussing about likes, about pleasure, taste pleasure. We're no longer talking about need. So I'm asking you again, is it when there is no need behind it, when I can eat something else, is it moral to kill an animal knowing that I don't need to do it?
but the thing is, it's still morally wrong because morally we grow vegetables and it's killing a bunch of animals, you know. So it's
Jesus
still
Christ,
it's still
bro.
the same
Bro.
process.
Odas,
It's still the same process.
Cheap, this is useless. Let me just like address the crop deaths and just like fucking move on.
Address it,
No, I'm
please.
just stating the facts. It's true.
Yeah. So your facts. Is it possible that your facts are wrong?
No, I used to grow. I used to grow cannabis, so I know the process of growing. You know,
Yeah.
I know how farmers grow out here.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, right, it could be that vegans kill the least amount of animals. Could it be?
Way more. What do you mean? All the pesticides, squirrels invade the crops, birds invade the crops. Have you seen how much poison they've been throwing into all the crops just to grow it?
Oh yeah. I have seen all of those things. So let me just go to diets comparison. Let's just start there. So I'm sharing my screen.
There's groundhogs too, you know.
Yeah. Well, we know.
They get murdered by the
This is
poisons.
not a first day in the vegan sphere, so this is not. You're not revelating to us. Let's just say it like that, right? You're coming in here as if you're teaching us about crop devs. We answer this question every single day. So I'm sharing my screen. You would like to, I think, watch my screen.
Where can I see your screen?
Yeah, it's right there. It's top left. You just push on it and you will be able to see it, right?
Search technology.
Yeah, technology. It's kind of weird, right? So let's just start here, right? So this is our agricultural land, right on top. And in cropland, right, 57% is used to produce direct human food, and 43% is used to produce crops fed to animals. And also you have this much larger thing called pasture that is also harvested, right? So if you have two systems of harvest, right, one of them, this tiny bit, produces human food, right, human plant food, right, and then this huge sliver of land that produces both monocropping, right, crops like corn, soy, wheat to feed the animals, and also all of this pasture, right, that is also harvested quite a lot, right, in order to feed the animals. And even when it's not harvested, animals are stomping around on this land, right? They eat the grass and eat the bugs. They step on the moles and the voles and whatever the fuck, right? So my point is, animal production creates so much more crop deaths that if us ethical vegans want to reduce the number of animals that are killed for us, the best thing we can do is go plant-based, is start eating plants. And if everybody would have done it, right, everybody in the world, we could actually reduce agricultural land and with it the crop deaths, the animals that die for crops, for food entirely, right, by 75%. And here's a little visual of what it looks like to how many animals are killed for chicken, right? Chicken flesh. And how many animals are killed for eggs, for beef, for pork, and
Hey,
for
but you
milk.
know, growing
you
those
see the
crops,
vegetable-
it kills your soil too.
Well, if it kills your soil, this pasture land, by the way, is also reseeded, right? And
Not as much because it creates like nitrogen and phosphorus for your
sure, well, that's an
soil base, you
environmental
know.
claim, and I don't give a shit about it, frankly,
No,
because
it's facts. Well, that's the thing. You just don't care about it.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
yeah, but
true.
I don't care about it because it's just like fake gesturing at us.
Do you know the
Because
basics
you
on how to
don't-
grow a plant or not really?
Yeah, bro. It's just
Wait,
fake
1 second.
gesturing at us because you don't care about animals. You don't
I'm
care
asking,
about the
I'm
soil
asking, do you know the
either,
basics of
right?
growing plants?
And yeah, we know all the basics of growing plants. If we went all vegan, the entire population of human beings, we would reduce agricultural land by 75%. That would be less soil deaths as well.
No, but then your soil would just be malnourished, you know, like it's going to lose all its nutrients.
Odas, just to be clear, we're talking about not how things are, but how things should be. And on top of showing you that based on how things are, if everybody were to be plant-based, we would be using less land. And thus, as you claim, when in crop agriculture, the soil being destroyed,
What do you
then
mean? In
less
California,
soil
they
would
use
be
a lot of
destroyed.
like land just to grow all the vegetables.
Odas, most of the vegetables we grow in crop production, we grow them to feed to the animals. If we no longer had to feed the animals, we would grow less crops, correct?
I feel like we stop eating the meat, then there'll be more crops for everyone to eat, you know?
Well,
There'll
Odas,
be
no,
more of a
it's
growth
simple.
of crops. And then
Actually, no,
your soil
Odas,
won't
because
have much nutrients.
actually, no, Odas, that's actually not true because take for
Hey,
instance,
look, if you lose
take
the meat that's out there, right? Everyone's going to be
Odas,
consuming
I'm
more
going to ask you to
vegetables.
please don't. I'm going to ask you to please not interrupt me. So I'm gonna explain to you. A cow, right? If I feed a cow 1,000 calories, okay, just strictly by energy, do you think I can get 1,000 calories out of that cow?
No, you'll probably get more.
Wait, a
What?
cow wait, so you're saying
You're
I'm
saying
sorry,
you
but
feed a cow
wait,
a
oh,
thousand calories, but like think about it, it's a whole ass cow, you know?
Odas. For the 1,000 calories that I feed to a cow, how many calories am I getting back? Only for that 1,000. A cow will eat a lot more than 1,000 calories. But for the 1,000 calories that I feed a cow, how many calories do you think I'm getting back?
So you want 1,000 back? Shit, it's probably way more than that.
Well, no, okay, Odas, it's very difficult for you to track, so I'll explain it to you. When I feed 1,000 calories to a cow, I get back around, VPM, is it 200 or is it even less?
Oh, much, much less. So for every 25 calories, you get 1 calorie of beef. It's 1 to 25.
So that means that if I were to produce crops enough to feed 1,000 calories, if I feed them to a cow, then I would get less calories afterwards. However, if I were just to be using those crops to produce directly, I would get 1,000 calories out of them.
Yeah.
So you understand that if I then reverse the function,
billions of people, you know, like the crops would have to be expanded.
No,
they wouldn't. We actually have
Here-
data to prove that. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's me showing you how that's incorrect, right? So if we all went vegan, we would actually reduce the cropland by 200 million hectares, right? So this is cropland right now, and this is pasture. If we all went vegan all the way down right there, right, you see the sliver is smaller. This is 1.2 billion hectares. This is 1 billion hectares. So 200 million hectares is what we can expect to reduce the amount of crops that we grow if the entire world went vegan.
But then you would lose land out there, you know.
What do you
Your
mean
soil
you
would go
use land?
bad, so you
You
have
free
to.
it up to do
Your soil
shit
would go
with
bad.
it. You don't lose anything. What do you mean?
Yes,
you can just
lose the
rewild
nutrition
that
from your
land.
soil.
What do you mean?
Odas, let me explain it this way for you, okay? I want to produce 1,000 calories, okay? Let's just put it this way. I want to produce 1,000 calories. I could either farm 10 by 10 square meters. I'm not sure if that's the case, but let's just imagine that 10 by 10 square meters of plants provides 1,000 calories. So if I were to be farming 10 by 10 meters, 100 square meters, that means I would produce 1,000 calories. If instead, out of that land, I feed the cow, then I would be producing less calories. So
40.
in order to get to 1,000 calories, 40 calories. So in order to get to 1,000 calories, I would need to do 25 times more. So that means I would need not 100 square meters, but 2,500 square meters.
And you harvest right there before your soil goes bad.
It's just a gibberish generator. It's just like
yeah. So
you're incapable of thinking, Odas. It's weird. It's like
no, it's just facts. Like I used to grow
it's not
cannabis,
facts.
like
It's just like shit that you're saying.
like, I used to
How
grow
the
cannabis.
fuck?
Like we used to grow acres. Your
Wait, do
soil
you
will
think?
always have to
Shut
get
up.
watered and like
Shut
be
up.
amended. You know.
Shut up. Do you
It's
think?
fact.
Shut up. Do you think the Amazonas, the land is, the soil is dead in the Amazonas?
Well, it's not because it's like there's a bunch of
There
animals
you go.
right there.
Yeah.
They're
So
dying
if you
animals.
take-
They're dying animals right there. You know.
So if you take all of this pasture land right here, right, and you stop using it, the shit will regrow. The animals will come. They start
But
like
you need
shitting and
pesticides to
dying
grow all
and
these
eating.
vegetables.
Excuse me?
You need all these pesticides
No.
to grow these vegetables. You know.
No. You need just 1 billion hectares. Compared to 1.2 billion hectares that we
Okay, what about all
create
the
right now?
animals and insects that pull up that are native to that land? You need to wipe them out before you actually grow it.
You don't need more land. You need less. And I'm not
Okay,
sure
but
why you're not
to do
understanding
commercial
that.
cropping, you need to kill all those animals.
Yes, and we can.
Odas, just to be clear,
Fuck
Odas.
me.
So I'm sorry, VPM, because it's not going to go anywhere. It's pretty clear that Odas is not tracking
No,
what we're
because it's
trying
just
to say. So
facts.
let's
Like I
move
used
on.
to grow, like we used to kill all these squirrels. We used to steal.
Odas, you gotta shut the fuck up for a second. Thank you. So Odas, let's imagine hypothetically speaking, okay, until you actually learn the facts yourself, let's imagine, hypothetically speaking, that what we're saying is true, and that when you consume an animal product, you not only use more land but kill more animals in the process. Do you think it's justified to kill more animals when you can choose to kill less?
Nigga, you don't even know how to grow. You probably.
Can you please not use slurs? Thank you. I would appreciate it if you would answer my questions and not use slurs.
Hey, you're talking about the same shit. You're like, oh, it's using slurs. But hey, do you know what's a commercial grow?
Okay, so Odas, I'm gonna tell you one last time, and then I'm done talking to you, because you clearly don't get simple physics, you don't get simple environmental science, and you don't trust empirical data. You just say, I saw it this way, therefore it is this way. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a flat earther, but that's a whole different topic.
Well,
so
he's
Odas,
just a potter. He was growing pot. He's just like fried his fucking brain.
I mean, it's not, again, it's highly possible. It's a high possibility that you're a flat earther also. But Odas, I want to ask you again. Let's imagine that, hypothetically speaking, a plant-based diet is better for the environment, okay? Or let's imagine, in fact, you know what? I'll grant you this. Let's imagine that they're equal for the environment. Do you think it's justified to slaughter an animal knowing that you could get the same result in the process?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this one thing. Look, commercially growing.
No, Odas, you're going to have to answer my question. Otherwise, you will be muted, okay? So what did I ask you, Odas? And for the people who are on YouTube, to be clear, for the people who are on YouTube, this person called me the N-word in the chat here on what do you call this, Discord. This person calls me stupid twice in the Discord, all because he cannot possibly answer a question or substantiate your claims. So at this moment in time, Odas, I am done with you, and we'll do this. If you show me empirical evidence for your claims, we can continue speaking, okay? If not, no more. So, do you have empirical data to back up your claims, Odas?
And you're just so stupid. That's what.
Okay, so he does not have empirical data.
Oh, that's like pot calling the kettle stupid.
It's just so sad to see people who don't understand simple physics, simple thermodynamics.
Or the ability to answer questions.
Oh God, my brain hurts from that. Now I'm like VG sick.
Destined, you want to have a conversation with us?
No, we had a conversation with Destin. Destin is here. He's like a professional anti-vegan. He likes
professional anti-vegan.
Yeah, he likes to have discussions with vegans for the sake of discussion. I think that's a waste of time. But if any of you want to waste time, yeah, go on.
Just to be clear, I'm not anti-vegan in the sense that I would be against vegans. Actually, I'm not against you in the sense that I don't mind if you eat plants or if you try to even convert other people. I'm okay with that.
That's not what anti-vegan means. So veganism is not about us. We are not the victims or that veganism is trying to solve, right? Anti-vegan means pro-slaughter and slavery of animals. So pro that you have to like sit all day in Discord and refine your argument and cut yourself off the chain of supply and demand. Incoming video on carnist word salad at some point. So you are pro exploitation and slavery of animals. You are so pro that you just spend your time debating vegans on the fact. That's what
I think I'm more neutral, not pro or against.
Well, you're paying for it and you use your time to argue for it. So, you know.
Wait, but I gotta understand a little bit. So what exactly, Destin, what exactly do you have against animals? Like, why do you hate animals?
Sorry, I don't hate animals.
Okay, but wouldn't you say that if somebody fights for their rights and you come there to waste their time or to try to tell people to try to tell them to not fight for their rights anymore, wouldn't you say that that's indicative of hate towards animals? And also, not only that, but on top of that, you also pay for animals to be exploited when you don't need to. I would say that's pretty indicative of somebody hating on animals.
Well, hold on. Like you said a bunch of things, but I'm not going to come to you and tell you not to fight for the rights of animals. So I'm actually fine with you doing this. I'm like, okay, you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
but
it's
why do you
useless
then pay
endeavor
for their
then.
exploitation? Why do you pay for their exploitation then?
Why people don't trust me
Here we
when I
have to get
say
exact, because what I'm
stop this
paying
conversation.
is like part of my intention. So I would say I intend to pay for not for the exploitation, but the product. And you can say that the exploitation is a side effect, but I'm not
Wait a minute,
intending for that
Destin.
side effect in specific.
Wait a minute, Destin. Do you not have plant-based meat?
Sure, I do.
Okay, so then why do you choose the meat that exploits the animals?
Oh, it's just that I look at the price. I think, oh, it's good enough for me to buy or not to buy. Maybe sometimes I look at this and think that, oh, I don't want to buy this. So
Where do
it
you live?
depends on the day, I guess.
Where do you live?
I live in Estonia.
Oh, okay.
That's in Europe.
So if we check that in Estonia, there are plant-based meats that are cheaper than actual meat. Would you then be willing to no longer buy meat?
I think I would occasionally buy meat anyway. Like I occasionally buy
okay, so that's
products
not
that
it.
are
Okay, thank you.
more
Okay, so
expensive. I
since
occasionally
that's not it,
buy
Destin,
plant-based
why
products as
exactly are
well,
you
even
paying
though
for
they're
animal
more
products?
expensive. Like that doesn't. That's not like the sole determinator of whether I want to buy a tofu or not. Whether it is like too expensive.
So Destin,
It's not always that.
Okay, so Destin, let's put it this way. You're aware that when you're purchasing animal products, you're demanding exploitation of animals, correct?
I'm not demanding that. I'm demanding the product.
Wait, can this product be made without exploiting animals?
More waste of time.
Probably not. And same is
so you're
the
demanding.
case for.
So you're demanding a product that depends on exploiting animals. Doesn't that automatically mean, when you know that this product depends on exploiting animals and you demand it, that you are demanding their exploitation?
I'm not demanding the exploitation of those animals in the same way that I don't demand the exploitation of agricultural pests or the killing of them. Like that's a side effect that I didn't want, even if it comes with buying the product, you see?
So yet again, Destin, there is a difference there because, as we've established, you are recognizing that there's no way to make these products without exploiting animals, correct?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. If there is a product that there's no way to be made in other ways other than, let's put it, just for the sake of argument, graping somebody, and I demand that product, I know I can choose another product, but I choose to buy that product. I choose to demand it. Does that not mean that I demand the graping, knowing that that product is dependent on it?
No, I think you're only demanding the product. You're not demanding the graping. So,
but the product is that. Wait, Destin.
The means of making the product is
Destin,
not the same as the product itself.
Destin, I understand you really want to ignore the other fact, but I just told you, I know that the product cannot be made without graping, and I know that I can choose a different product.
Yeah, like I don't blame you for the producer's actions. If they do it with graping, then that's on the producer, in my opinion.
Destin. Yet again, if a product depends on it, what does a product depending on an action mean, Destin?
Oh, that in the process of making it, it requires this thing that it depends on.
Yeah, so it cannot be made in any other way, correct?
Yeah, like that's basically what I said in other words.
Yeah, okay. So, if a product that I buy, and I'll ask you this the last time, because otherwise it just seems like you're in denial, and I'm not really interested in people who are in denial.
Like we are on the same page so far.
No, we're not. We're pretty clear on that. So if a product that you're buying and you know that in order to make that product, a human being has to be graped, and you can always choose another product where a human being was not graped, but you choose to buy the product where a human being was graped, are you responsible for the grape of the human or not?
No, I think you already asked me this before. I answered this already.
No, I never used the word responsible before, so it's impossible.
Oh, okay, let's take this as a new question. The answer is still no, I'm not responsible.
What
I
was
think
my question?
the person who is responsible is the producer. Like,
what was my question?
The question, it was something like, if I'm responsible for the product, the action that requires the making of the product, if I decide to buy the product, if I don't want to buy another product that does not include that action. Something like that. Close enough?
Close enough. So what you're saying essentially is that there is no such form of responsibility towards the customer, right? The customer can just pick whatever they want, and it's the fault of the producers what they do to make that product, correct?
Yeah, for example, if someone buys a chocolate, but the chocolate was made by slaves, and then they know, and there was another chocolate that wasn't made by slaves, I will still say that it's not the customer buying it, it's the producer that's doing the deed, and we put the producer in jail.
Wait. No. You see, this is where you're getting it wrong, because if the chocolate cannot be made without slavery, and you demand chocolate instead of, let's say, carob powder, which is similar to chocolate or to cocoa-based products, then wouldn't that mean that you are demanding the exploitation or slavery?
I don't think we are.
Okay, let's put it this way, Destin. Let's put it this way, another way, because you seem to reject this idea. Just 1 second, and I'll ask you the last question, and then you can go, Axel. So, Destin, do you think that part of your money goes towards exploiting of animals?
Of course, even my taxes, and yours too.
Okay, so Destin, if part of your money goes towards exploiting animals, and you can choose that part of your money no longer goes towards exploiting animals, how can you justify choosing the one that exploits animals?
I don't think I need to justify things.
Well, you are responsible for choosing it, right? So you should justify it.
Well, the way I look at it is, what is my intention with this money, right? Am I intending it to be used this way, or do I just know that it will be used this way, regardless of my intention? If I give the money away,
wait,
right?
you know? No, you know. You just said that.
We know.
So you can choose to use your money. You can choose to use your money by supporting exploitation, or you can choose to use your money by not supporting exploitation. You would still get the same intention, which is nutrition and food satisfaction. So if you can get nutrition and food satisfaction without paying for... No, I want you to answer this question. If you can get nutrition and food satisfaction...
I'm answering a lot of questions.
Sure. If you can get nutrition and food satisfaction without exploiting animals, what exactly makes it moral for you to choose to exploit animals?
I don't think in terms of morality. So can I ask you a question?
Wait. No. What do you mean you don't think in terms of morality? Do you think that if a person is kicking a dog, is he doing the right thing or the wrong thing, or neutral?
It's neutral.
Okay, do you think grape is neutral?
Can I ask you a question
also? No. We gotta establish a moral baseline.
You're asking me a lot of questions, but then
Sure.
very little.
Sure. Destin, stop crying. Do you think grape is morally neutral?
It's neutral, as in I don't know if it's moral or not. I can't determine it.
Okay, well, I'm done speaking to somebody who says that grape is morally neutral. I think I'm done with you.
I tried to save you the time. I tried.
No. I just didn't know that it goes to all the way to somebody saying that grape is
I even
neutral,
said that
morally neutral.
The video is even going to be on Carnage Sports Out, where the person admits, I'm not going to spoil the video, but,
Can I ask a question, not to that chip guy, because he's not talking to me?
No. We're not, I personally don't want to hear any grapist say anything today. Or grapist
Yeah, you can ask me a question.
No, he's muted now.
Well, we can
okay, fine.
There you go. Destin,
I just got kicked off the room. anyhow.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm back, I guess. So I'll ask you the question. So let's say that there is a worker, and you know that they're not vegan, and you're buying something from them, like an IT worker. You're buying a program from them, and you're giving them money for this program, but you know for sure, because they're not vegan, you see them eating like hamburgers or something, you know for sure that they will use that money to go to McDonald's and buy a hamburger, and it's going to be a meat hamburger. Like, is this, how do we reconcile this? Because we are giving money to exploitation if we pretty much know that they're going to do this anyway if you give them money.
Can I answer the question, or does anyone else want?
Sure, anyone.
Go for it.
Okay, well, it's actually a good question because I'm faced with that too a lot of my time. And if there is an option and an alternative that I could give my money to a brand or to a person that is fully vegan, I will absolutely do that. But of course, that's not possible in a world that is inherently non-vegan and inherently violating animals' rights left and right. So sometimes it is what it is, and I think all vegans know that, but also that is not what veganism wants to tackle. Veganism has one goal and one goal only: to abolish the exploitation of other animals. So in situations where we can reject their exploitation, we should do that. Buying something from an IT guy, a program, that is not animal exploitation itself. We can't force people where to spend their money on, but what we can do is to talk to that IT guy and try to make him vegan and try to make him understand that he is not the only animal on this goddamn earth that has an inherent value and that needs to be ethically considered, you know? So that would be my approach. But coming back to you, you're not vegan, right? So why do you think about that when at the first hand, you could stop demanding their exploitation directly, like, for example, from animal products?
Well, here's my take on it. Like with the IT example, I think you gave a very good explanation, but I have a different approach where, even though I know that these people are gonna use this money for different things, and you could say that I could simply find a better person, but let's say that there's no better person. I find it untenable to think that all of the things that they do with the money I gave them is attributable to me, when I could instead say that, oh, it's your choice what you do with the money. If you buy a burger, that's on you. That's not on me anymore. The same thing with the slaughter of animals. If I buy a burger and that money eventually goes to the slaughterhouse worker, right? They can do anything they want with it. They don't even have to kill the next animal. They can say that, oh, I'm quitting my job and I'm gonna work in some other place. I'm gonna study IT, or I'm gonna get like some other job that I can do right away instead of continuing to kill the animal. So it seems to me
Yeah,
that
that's a false equivalency.
me giving them money doesn't mean that they have to kill like the next animal, or that they have to buy like the
bro,
next
come on.
burger. It's their choice, not mine.
My God, come on. You know exactly how the industries work, how supply and demand works. You know exactly what is going on, right? I mean, to make this as an equal thing is absolutely, I don't know if it's just naive or super vile, but rejecting your personal responsibility towards the other animals that you have when you buy products that can only be produced by exploiting other animals, I don't know what to think of that, quite frankly. I mean, you clearly have an option here. You can demand other animals to be exploited to death so that the shelves can be refilled in the freaking supermarket. You can participate in this exploitation, or you can reject it as far as practicable and possible, which is what veganism seeks. And of course, in a world where nobody wants to go vegan and not wanting to do the bare fucking minimum, which is reject the obvious continuous exploitation of other animals, we can never strive towards a world where we will have, for example, vegan mobile phones or whatever, what people bring up all the time, or where people are vegan or turning even sooner vegan around us, you know? When you want to see a vegan world, so a world that rejects animal exploitation and commodification, and you are not living up to your own wish, that makes you a hypocrite. And I don't even know how to tackle that any further, because it just doesn't make any sense that you really think about this IT guy and how he is spending his money, when in reality you are spending your money to buy the goddamn burger that you claim that the IT guy sadly is buying because he can do with his money whatever he wants. Just as you are doing that, you are spending the money to buy these animal products, which as a result create a bigger demand. So more animals, or the same amount, will continuously be bred into existence to be decapitated. And when you go down the line, there are certain individuals who got solely stabbed in the neck for you. Like, it won't happen at a supermarket, right? It won't happen on the truck, right? But it will happen in a slaughterhouse where your money will end up. So that's really something that, I mean, you can try to compare it, but it's a stupid comparison.
Alex, he doesn't care. Sorry to say.
Well,
but well said.
that's a
I
typical
care.
non-vegan then, I guess.
Yeah,
That's just a typical
I keep
non-vegan
telling you
then.
guys. I keep telling you. Let's stop wasting time on Destin.
But I got a last question to him, if he's still there, because he didn't answer.
I'm still there. I just thought I
Okay.
would stay quiet or I'll get muted or something.
Well, that's at least some reasonable stuff you just thought. Do you actually care about other animals? Do you, like, for real?
No, I would say I'm neutral. So I don't want to hurt them, or I don't want to like save them. I don't see myself as a savior, like Jesus coming to save everyone
Yeah,
from their sins,
that's not
or
the question.
like not a vegan
Yeah, yeah.
savior.
Okay, so but
See,
if that is your
anti-vegan, there you
position,
go.
if that is your position, the neutral position, then the bare fucking minimum is to not exploit them, to not commodify them. I mean, if that would be human children in the same exact position as the other animals, you would probably, and I hope so, understand the issue.
No, he
But
wouldn't.
it seems
No, he
wouldn't.
didn't.
He wouldn't.
Alex, no, that
My
was the
God.
bullet biting. Look for the video in Carnist word salad next time it comes up. That's
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I see. I
that's
see.
the big bullet bite. There you go.
So
He
he's
also
just
said that
like
he's okay
he's
with
just a long
grape,
endurance troll then. I'm sorry, he's
Yeah.
just a long endurance troll then.
Yes, I keep telling
Okay.
you guys, he's an anti-vegan by choice.
Okay, so
Okay.
I did my best. I will mute myself again. I will listen to you,
No,
whatever the fuck
you're
he's
good.
saying.
Thank you.
If-
I really
if-
appreciate listening to you talking. You're very wise. Chip, we have
Same
any
to you, guys.
other? Yeah, we have any other people coming wanting to discuss things from your live stream?
No, I think we
Kind
might
of
need
weak
to
on
move
my
to the
side
other
as
one.
well. No,
Yeah.
no
if-
non-vegans joining. So
If I have my own line of questioning for Destin, I can go to another like channel.
yeah, please do.
Yeah. Destin, I can invite you to either my server or we can just go to the channel down.
Or we can just
Oh,
go.
invite me into your server.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the other server, to the English hub.
Yeah, let's go to English Hub. So you can stay here, guys. Well, what's up? Alex, very nice job,
Hello.
but seriously, they said it's morally neutral. Like, I'm gonna spoil the
Really?
video, fuck it. It's morally neutral to buy CP. So, like, that person, there's no talking to them. It's no talking to them. But if Axel wants to waste more time, let's go. He can do that. Jesus Christ.
Axel really wants to waste time. He was moaning at me yesterday because I banned an absolute imbecile yesterday.
Yeah.
And
I'm
he
coming.
wanted to invite him.
I'm very slowly coming to your side, Tone. Like, the more we can scrap, the better. Frankly.
Some of these people are not worth the effort.
Yeah. Should I stick around? Because it seems like a little dead. We only had like 3 or 4 conversations so far. I don't know if it's worth sticking around. Nobody said that they're omnivore enough, so it's okay to breed, exploit, and slaughter animals. So my prediction doesn't seem to pan out either. So
Well, your prediction is fine as far as I'm concerned, I think.
sorry.
Your prediction today is fine as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, because you wrote down 0. Yeah. I like purposefully don't look at the prediction post before going live because I don't want to get biased. Because
Yes, not like Jason tried to influence the vote the other day.
yeah, I'm just like, you know, yeah, I just like some of you more than others, but I like all of you. All right, it's just like some of you are like more than others. That's the thing, right? And so I don't want to bias myself, so I don't go to the prediction post before going live. I don't want to know.
Well, it's fairer that way. You just let it run its course.
Yeah, I try to be fair. And Chip stuck around there, right? Chip just stuck around to waste his time as well. Oh no, Axel and Destin went to his server. All right, well.
Well, there's nobody else to talk to at the moment, so.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I step off and then, I don't know, get a proper lunch or something. And then maybe come back, record a few things for VG and maybe for my channel, and we'll see. Maybe something like that. Anybody cheap new victims of VPN or of other people? Oh, hello.
No, I just had people.
Sorry.
I think Toyota was in there yesterday also.
Yeah. Many repeats. I wonder why people want to continue coming back.
I think a lot of people are intrigued by the conversations. I think there's people who either like coming back because they really want to prove us wrong. They feel like, oh, I need to win against this person, or there's people who are just like actually intrigued by the conversations and by the topic.
Yeah.
Or it's like a kink. They get off by being ashamed and
Yes.
bullied and shit. Yeah.
Humiliation kink, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, humiliation.
I think some of them do.
Oh my god.
Well, we can
I
turn
mean-
humiliation kink around, and we can actually like humiliate them into veganism. Sorry, go on.
I mean,
Alex.
I do have a latex outfit here and whips. So maybe
Let's
that would be a cool stream.
Yeah,
I do
sounds
have
Yeah,
all
let's
that
go.
stuff here. I mean,
Fuck yeah.
Do we
maybe
have
I
to
would
call
plan
you
a stream
Alex?
like that.
Do we have
no,
to call you Master Alex? Sorry.
yeah, that's the bare fucking minimum, darling. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Completely in a brawl. Okay.
All right. What's up, Kyogre7? What's up?
Yo, I'm here.
How are you doing today?
Good and good. Let me understand what you guys do. I will say my English is kind of bad, so sometimes I will struggle. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
What we who won? Oh my god, who is vegan? Who is vegan here?
Well, all of us except you.
Oh, what?
And maybe Toyota is not vegan either. I don't know. They are not talking. So.
You are not talking about this. The vegan is better.
No. You asked the question. Sorry, I'll speak slower. You asked the question, who here is vegan? And I said, everybody except you and Toyota, who's not talking. So I don't know if he's vegan or not. Or if they're
No, but you are vegan. You are vegan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have questions?
Okay. Why are you vegan? Like
Sure.
I think the first one.
Sure. So I think animals deserve moral consideration, because they are conscious. They have consciousness. They experience life. They can feel pain and joy and fear and caress. And therefore, I think we should provide them with positive feelings and not with negative feelings. And I think it's not okay to take their life away or exploit them when we just have other things to eat and wear and use.
Okay, I got it. So, you said that animals deserve more attention, more positive things, but did
That's not what I
you
said.
did you? No, I got it. It's just I can't because I can't repeat what you said because my I got it what you said.
Okay.
But why do you think animals should deserve more?
Because they are conscious.
Yeah, they have conscious, but we need to eat. I'm saying that
I
like we need
eat.
to eat
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah. I
they,
eat. I eat.
yeah,
Yeah, I eat
yeah,
food.
I,
I
I-
Me
eat.
too.
I eat. Yeah, I eat.
yeah,
Yeah.
you eat.
We all
I
eat.
know you eat
So
food.
we can eat
I
without.
know.
Yeah, so we can eat without exploiting and slaughtering animals. So if I eat, then you can also eat without exploiting and slaughtering animals. So we don't
But
need
why?
animals for food. We need food. We can eat plant
Yeah, we
food.
need.
Yeah.
No, we don't need food. We need protein. Like
Yeah.
the animals
Plants
can
have
provide
protein.
us protein.
Yeah, plants
Like,
can have protein.
but
Plants have
which?
protein.
Yeah, but it's not the protein that can provide. I'm saying like if you don't have the a goal to have a good body like you go to the imagine the situation, you go to the gym.
Kyogre, I suggest you look in the chat right now. Chip has
Yeah.
posted his live stream. Look at his arm.
Yeah,
He's
that's me.
vegan.
And he's vegan.
He's vegan.
Yeah,
And
you can
I'm
build muscle on a
also
plant-based
sharing my
diet.
screen, and all of these people, champions, Olympian champions, Mr. Olympia bodybuilder, all of these Olympians, all of them are vegan, and that's cheap. And he's been
That's not.
even bigger
No,
since
he's
then.
not.
He's
not
live on
vegan.
YouTube right now. Click the link and you will see him live on YouTube.
Yeah.
I
He'll take
appreciate
off
the
his shirt for
compliment,
you
though.
as well. Yeah.
I'll take off my shirt. Yeah, if you put on some music, a little candle.
I can't.
Oh, where is
Oh, it's you. It's you. That cheap guy. You have this shape.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's you, and you are vegan. Like how?
Okay, so Kyogre, I ask you to consider this, okay? Where do the animals that eat plants get their protein from? If you look at the bigger animals in the world, like elephants, gorillas, hippopotamus, elephants, all of them, they eat only plants. And they have a lot of muscle, okay?
But no, this is not correct because they have. We are not in the same.
We are omnivores.
Environment. We are not. Yeah, we were not in the same environment during the evolution. I don't know how to say it.
Okay, but
Elephants
Kyogre, let's just
Let him
nip this
finish.
in the
Let him
bud.
fi-
Let's just nip this in the
Let him
bud. Let's
finish
see.
though. Let him finish though.
So
Let
the-
him make the
I mean,
point.
Okay.
Yeah. In during the evolution, during the time, we don't have the same habits of an elephant. Like you can't say that because elephants eat plants they are bigger than us. No, it's not because of this they are bigger than us. It's not just because of
we have
they
all
are
of those
vegan,
people.
don't eat meat. It's not because of this.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, in order to stop with this.
I'm getting
Imagine,
more coffee,
hypothetically
guys.
speaking, if you were to find out that you can be just as healthy, build just as much muscle on a plant-based diet, right? Let's just start on that premise, because that is what science says. But whether you want to believe it or not, it's a different thing. And there's no point in us debating it, because at the end of the day, we have far more intelligent people looking into it. So let's just start on this premise. You can be healthy and build as much muscle as you want on a plant-based diet, achieve the same performance, let's say. Would you then understand why it's wrong to use an animal, to treat them like an object, since you wouldn't need to?
Like, can you speak a little bit slower? I'm sorry. Like the repeat point a little bit slower.
Yeah, sure, no worries. So, if what we're saying is true, if we can build muscle, if we can be healthy in exactly the same way on a plant-based diet by being vegan.
Yes.
Do you think that it can ever be fair to choose to exploit an animal, to kill them, to use them?
Like, I can't imagine a plant-based diet. This don't make sense because the animal protein is essential to the
Sugar.
muscle structure. Could you show me your diet? Like what kind of proteins do you eat? I can't imagine like this.
Maybe showing the studies that show there's no difference between animal-based and plant-based protein.
Wait a minute, Kilger. I can literally, if you go on my YouTube channel just now, I'm live. I can literally show you what I ate on lunch, because I made it twice. And I'll tell you that it has 48 grams of protein. 48 for one meal. And it has around 450 calories. No, 400 calories. Give me 1 second.
Food sweat. Okay, I'm in our channel.
Okay, so let me see if I'm here. I have tofu with some sauce. This is, what do you call it? Cauliflower. And this is Brussels sprouts. It's a very simple meal that I made. I make it often because it's simple to make it. And it's got a lot of protein. It's healthy. And what else do you need? Healthy and high in protein. So it provides everything that you need, essentially. And it's very easy to make also, and very cheap, FYI. Like, it's cheaper than what if you wanted to get
cheaper than meat.
If you wanted to get 48 grams of protein with meat, it would be cheaper. This would be cheaper, yes.
Like I don't about the price, like if it's cheaper or not. I can't like say too much because I live in Brazil. Everything here is expensive, but I don't. How many
meat in Brazil is more expensive than beans, right?
Yes, because
And textured vegetable protein, we checked it before. Textured vegetable protein is incredibly cheap, and it has more protein than beef.
More protein than about these things like the nutritional data I can't debate about, but do you guys I think this diet isn't possible in Brazil. Like being vegan in Brazil, it's so expensive.
Wow, I know vegan in Brazil. If you look at my screen,
not.
right, that's one of my followers, right? They are vegan there. I know I've met other people who live in Brazil who are also vegan, right? They watch my channel. And here's the textured vegetable protein price, and it's everywhere. It's called carne de soja. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm not sure. And it's incredibly cheap. So
normally in Portuguese is soja em pedaços.
Soja em pedaços, sim.
There you go.
but I can't find it in everywhere. Like,
Sure, you can.
it's not.
I mean, look, you're not gonna find it at the butcher store, right? But you find one place where you can find textured vegetable protein, and you buy that, and it's gonna be cheaper per calorie of protein.
Like, okay, let me. I got it. I can't argue with that. But let me show another point. Like, let me construct the phrase. The animals I was looking before I joined the channel, some screams that you guys were sharing, and I saw an animal like practically dead. I think it was the watching stream. Yeah, this guy with a cool photo in the. You guys understand me?
Well, maybe Distra can understand, but because he speaks Portuguese.
Oh no!
He's saying that he
want
was watching the Dominion stream.
Yes, I saw an animal dead, like with some blood, like he's certainly dead. I can't speak more.
So what's the question?
Who
I'm
speaks
not
for-
sure.
What I'm trying to say, like the some animals are killed like so they suffer so much, but the animals don't need to die in this way. You can kill them with no pain. Like it's not. You can like I won't say cut their head. I think it's not the best way. But in Brazil, I already visited some places that kill animals. They use like a pistol with an injection. I think the fact is they kill the animals without they feel any pain. Like and for you guys, is this still
No, it's
not
the
good?
so let me demonstrate to you. If I do it without pain, can I kill you right now?
Like if the natural, I can.
No, not natural. You sound young. You sound healthy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. If I give you an injection, right, and create this surrounding that you're not gonna feel anything when I kill you, is it okay for me to kill you?
Like no, it's not. It's not okay.
Yeah.
But if
So I think
if
just like take
yeah,
hold on.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
think
I
just
oh.
you understand. Okay, go on.
Yeah, I understand your point. Like, if it's okay to kill, no, it's not, and it's not for animals too, because they can't react from it. But
What do you mean
if
they can't react? What do you mean they can't
like
react?
if you are if no, they can't react like us. Like, don't kill me, please. They can't run.
Of course they do.
You got it?
Are you
No,
still watching my
they beg.
stream? They beg.
No, I think in this
Are
using
you still
the
watching my
method,
stream?
using the method. No,
I-
you using
Yeah.
the
So
method.
if I
said,
yeah.
like,
So if I put you asleep, right, and you're not gonna look, you're not gonna see, like me killing you. Is it okay for me to kill you?
No, no. Let me.
So why would it be okay for an
let me
animal? Why would it be
Yeah,
okay for an animal?
I see I see your point, but if you like you appear in my house, if you are stronger than me, and if you could put me to sleep and kill me, it's the like it's the natural selection. Like I can't choose if I die. If you are stronger than me, and you
Wait.
can't kill me.
Do you want to be killed right now? Do you want to be killed?
No, no, no.
No.
I'm just saying that if
So can
someone
I
are
kill you
stronger,
now? Can I kill you
no,
now?
it's not.
No.
You
You see
can't
this
do
cow
it.
on my stream? You see this
Yes,
cow?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
So she doesn't want to be killed. She's showing it clearly. She's trying to walk away from the gun because she just saw her friend or another cow getting killed, and she doesn't want that, right? So who are
which
you
kind
to
of
do
gun
this
is
to them?
which kind of gun it's
This is a
a
bolt
fire
gun. This is how like your fantasy about injection for pain is a fantasy. This is how animals are killed. They're stunned with a bolt gun into their brain, right? And then they have their throat slit. So this cow obviously shows that she doesn't want to kill. She just saw the cow before her getting shot in the head, right? And then have her throat slit, right? And she obviously shows you that she doesn't want this to happen to her. So if you don't want to be killed and it's not okay to kill you, why are we doing this to animals who also show signs that they don't want to be killed?
but some people choose to eat them. Like I know
So
it's not the
if I choose to kill you for whatever reason, I'll eat you if you want, right? I'll just eat your body after I killed you.
I'm not
Is
saying
it okay to
I'm
kill
not
you? Is
I'm
it okay
not
to kill
saying
you?
that I will. No,
Yeah,
let
is it
me
okay to kill you? Answer my
I'm not
question.
answering yes or I'm not answering yes or no. I'm just saying like if someone wants to kill another person, the natural selection says the stronger will survive. So if you
Sorry,
want to
so is
kill
it okay to kill
any
you right now? Is
if
if I'm
someone
stronger than you, if I'm stronger than you, is it okay for you to kill for me
yes,
to come and kill you
I
right
can't do
now?
anything. I
Yeah,
can't
so
do anything.
murder is okay. It's not morally wrong.
No, it's I'm not saying
Kyogre,
it's
just to be
moral.
So
clear,
it's immoral to kill you? Is it moral
The
to kill you
animal
or immoral to
it's
kill you?
moral. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
moral to
So
kill,
why are we
but
doing this to animals? Why do you think this is moral
because we
just
need
because
to
some
eat.
people want to?
We need to survive.
Yeah,
It's
why
just
are you surviving?
because of
Do I
food.
sound
We need
like I'm
to
not
survive.
surviving? Do
Yeah,
I
it's
sound like
I
I'm
know,
dead?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know
it's
how
not
long I've been
The
vegan for?
owner of the server was born vegan, okay? He never ate anything from animals. He's in his 30s and perfectly healthy. You
Yeah,
are
I
being
also
misled,
want to.
okay?
I also want to remind you that like 5 minutes ago we were talking about like how you can be vegan and that it was first expensive in your mind, and now you're going to this like bullshit of like the stronger
like
can do
bro,
anything. Man,
wait. I
I'm
said
sorry, but are you looking for no? I'm sorry, but are you looking
I'm
just for
not
excuses, or
arguing.
do you hold on? Do you think animals should be respected, man? Like you
I'm
seem to
not
be very disingenuous. I'm
I'm not
sorry. No, can you just answer the question?
No, you
It's
can't.
very.
But I'm not respecting anyone. I'm just wanna hear you guys. You don't. If you
Are you?
guys don't. I'm
So
my.
you
I
don't want
said.
to respect animals. Hold on,
I
you don't
said.
want to respect animals.
I said
I
at
think we
the.
should
At
move
the
on.
I
Yeah,
I
we
think
should just move on.
on.
Yeah,
This
Kyogre,
is
let
a
can you
waste
please
of
mute
time.
yourself? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're
Oh
not getting
yes,
Yeah.
it,
yes.
and it's not worth it.
You guys don't know how to discuss it.
I suggest you mute yourself or I will remove you.
I
My,
muted
my, my
myself.
friend, if you bring up like the stronger wins, you know what this leads to, right? If you accept that the stronger should always win, right?
I
Just
said
think
in
about it
chat,
for a moment.
They're gone. They're
I
gone.
said in chat long ago that he's a real ogre, man.
Yeah. I mean, this is like This is like being disingenuous, really. It just shows poor character, in my view.
Okay, let's continue. Anybody else wants to tell me why it's okay to kill this cow who's obviously doesn't want to die?
Yeah, Anya, do you want to have a conversation with us? Are you vegan?
I have one question.
Yeah,
Are
go
you
on.
okay?
Yeah.
Have you killed mosquito or cockroach?
Not intentionally, no. Not without any need behind it, to be clear.
But they are also alive.
Not without any need behind it. Do you understand what that means?
I can't understand. I don't know.
Did you
stop-
ask if Chip kills cockroaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Chip is telling you that he doesn't mean to. Maybe he does, like, let's say, driving a car and the cockroach is under the car and, he doesn't even see it. That can happen, like accidents, but not intentionally.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So, Banks, we do need to eat, but we don't need to eat animal products. We can just eat plant products, right? Like, I've been vegan for 10 years. I also need to eat. So, I do eat, just not the exploitation and slaughter and often torture of animals, right? I just eat plants. Hope that helps.
The animal ones, we bring them into existence, we use them, and then we kill them. Is that a form of objectifying the animal?
Plants, you don't want to kill animals, but you eat a plant.
Did you understand what I just said before?
He's saying that you eat plants.
I know, I understand that, but Toyo, do you understand what I just said before? That we're against the objectification of animals, against. Yeah, so let me put it in a way that you understand. We're
Plant
against.
is not object. Plant is object.
So Toyot, we're against animal slavery. Do you understand that?
I can't understand.
Do you know what slavery is?
I think animal alive. Plant is also alive. Cockroach is also alive.
Yeah, bacteria is also alive. Does that mean I should not wash my hands?
Why we you stop eating animal, but you eat plant.
I would die if I don't eat plants.
But so no.
Oh.
Object.
It's just funny to me. Oh, they just.
I feel plant is also alive. So if we can't eat animals, we can't eat plant also.
So we should die. You're advocating.
Yes.
So let me be clear, Toyot. So what you're saying that instead of us killing dogs, we should die, right? Like if you're fed with the option between eating a plant, so killing a plant and eating it, killing a dog and eating it, or dying, you'd say you'd choose dying, or that would be the right choice, correct?
How do I say? It can be healthy. So we eat food to survive, right?
So we need food.
So,
So Toyot, do we need food? But
in my case, I eat
Toyot,
all
I
food
understand.
I
Do you
like.
need food? Do you need food?
Of course, I need food. So,
Okay, what do you need out of food?
I eat all food I like.
No. Toyot, what do you need out of food?
Out of food.
Yeah.
Out of food.
Yeah. What does your body do with the food after you put it through your mouth?
Yeah, of course. So I eat all food. I eat all food.
Yeah, I think there's a language barrier over here, and it's not worth pursuing.
Yeah,
please mute yourself.
I think he's saying he eats all food, but I'm not
yes,
sure.
all food.
Yeah, I understand that. It's just like he cannot possibly track what we're trying to say, and the nuance is important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah,
move
but just
on.
maybe just ask him. Is it like equivalent to kill like a carrot and to kill like a dog or
It's
like
not
a
worth
cow?
it, Val. It's not worth it. He's not gonna understand it.
Okay.
We can't make carrot noises. I mean, we can make woof woof noises, but not carrot noises.
Yeah, I'm actually working on a graphic to explain this in very simple ways. I'm working on it now. You know, the burning building, dog and flower thing.
Yeah. So
When I'm
Anya, do you
finished.
want to have a conversation with us? Can you mic up? Because you see, I think you're vegetarian, right?
Anya, you'll see the definition I put in the chat. We don't use anything from an animal. We don't wear them. We don't buy products tested on them. We don't use them for entertainment or eat them. So yes, there's a big difference between us and vegetarians.
Yes, and also milk
let
is much
Anya
more
first.
cruel than meat.
Let Anya first talk. Come on, Anya. Let's have a conversation. If you don't want to, you don't have to, by the way, just to be clear. But okay, we'll move on. Sarah, do you want to have a conversation with us? Charlie Handsome, do you want to have a conversation with us?
Maybe you can like explain the problem with dairy for the vegetarians that are not speaking.
Yeah, sure. So when it comes to dairy products, the reason why vegans have a problem with dairy products is because in the production of dairy products, cows have to be impregnated so that they can produce milk, right? The only reason my cow produces milk is to feed their babies. So they have to be impregnated. That's one part of the problem, the fact that farmers impregnate them or control the pregnancy process by keeping the bulls separate and then putting them whenever they want to, or by using artificial insemination. Then, when the babies are born, they take the babies away from the mothers, because if the baby stays with the mother, they would drink the milk. So there's that. Then, if the baby is born male, they kill them either directly after birth, or keep them for a couple of months, up to a year or two, and then kill them, because they don't produce milk. And then the cow themselves get also killed when they can no longer produce milk. And that happens at a fraction of their natural lifespan, around 25% of their natural lifespan. So if you disagree with any of this, with the idea of graping an animal, stealing their babies, and killing them for a trivial product that we don't need, then you should probably not buy dairy products. Adopted child, how are you doing?
Did you go vegan yet, adopted? VPM, did you see they responded with yes?
Oh, okay, thank you. So let's go to my server, I guess. Yeah, one sec. Okay. Let's see if we can have a discussion. Let's see if it can be a good one this time. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. It's been okay. Hey, what's up? Oh, are they gone? Hey, what's up, Nick? I'm streaming.
Hey.
Just in case.
Oh, I should leave? Okay.
No, you can stay. I'm just saying it so that you don't say something you're gonna regret later.
Oh, yeah, no.
What's up? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. Doing well, I suppose.
Cool. Sorry, maybe this should be. I'm working on something, and I've been working on it for the past hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for.
What are you working on?
The burning building hypothetical.
Oh. What about it?
Like if you have like a dog and a plant in a burning building, which one would you save? That kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen Dalal's video on this? He actually has 2 videos on this.
Yeah, I have. But
Yeah, I love those.
People just like need this kind of intervention sometimes. Otherwise, it's really hard to run. What's up, Toast? How you doing? Sorry,
What's up?
We didn't see earlier that you were in here, so I'm so sorry. But we're here now. So what would you like to discuss? Would you like us to start? What's up? Toast? What's up? Nick, there is like a hiss coming from your mic. I don't know.
Oh, yeah? Okay, I'll mute myself.
Sorry about that. I'm a bit sensitive to that kind of shit. Save as. Toast? We're literally listening just to you. Whatever you want to say, let's go. But please don't.
Yeah, why are you not vegan? Is the question.
Yeah, please no slurs, right? Like, let's use the reasonable definition of whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to say.
I guess they got scared and left.
Okay. Weird. That never happens.
There. Oh, wait. Actually, sometimes VPM, I got kicked out of this. So maybe they got kicked out also.
Oh, yeah, that could be the thing that happens. Maybe. Animal comparison. Where will I put it? So I made the burning building hypothetical to illustrate it to people what we're talking about, right? So this, basically.
Yeah, the problem I have with this hypothetical is that it's it kind of just shows that the extrinsic value more than the intrinsic one. But yeah.
Why does it show an extrinsic value more than an intrinsic one? I don't see how.
Because you're just asking somebody who would you save, and if somebody hates dogs, they could say, "Well, I'm just going to save the plant because I hate dogs."
The next question is why, right?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, this is not a be all end all. It's just like.
Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
It's just an explanation. When people say, "Oh, plants," though, you show them that not plants, though.
Yeah. So Ryan, oh, I'm sorry. I'll mute myself here. I'll go there.
Okay, Toast. You want to have a discussion?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you now. So
there we go.
Yeah. Discord done you dirty. Happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you like to discuss? Would you like us to start? Or?
Well, yeah, sure.
Okay. So are you vegan?
No,
Okay. Why?
I don't know. I just never really thought about it.
Okay. Would you like us to think about it together?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So I'll just tell you why I'm vegan, right? And maybe that will help. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm vegan because when examining animals, right, and examining the things that we do to them, it becomes incredibly apparent that we don't have to do that to them, right? It becomes apparent that all the things that we extract from them, we no longer need because now we have, like, in the 21st century, either replicates or alternatives to everything, basically, or at least most things. And if you look at animals intrinsically, what happens to them, right? So they are conscious and they have the capability to experience life, and they like feel a bunch of stuff like pain, fear, joy, excitement, stuff like that. And if you like actually go into the rabbit hole of why it's not okay to kill human beings, I think usually it cashes out into they can think and feel the same things as animals, right? And so if we are not willing to exploit and slaughter human beings en masse, then we should grant the same considerations to animals. That's why I'm vegan.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think that's viable though for the entire human population to replace all meat with byproduct, or I guess like replacement products?
Yeah, not only is it viable, it's going to be incredibly beneficial to humanity to do so. I can go through it if you want.
Okay.
Okay. So this is like the beginning, and we can go through like actually how detrimental it is to humanity to exploit and slaughter animals. But this one really explains the biggest thing that we do with animals, which is slaughter them and exploit them for food, right? So this is the top tier. The top row is the current agricultural system, where 1.2 billion hectares are allocated to crops. 43 of those are used to grow crops for animals, and the rest of this 4.13 billion hectares is used for pasture. If we went vegan, we would actually reduce agricultural land by 75%. It doesn't show on this graph, but we would also reduce water use by 75% and a huge amount of greenhouse gas emissions. So it would be incredibly beneficial, at least in the food system, and I can go through other stuff, how we exploit animals as well, to just like not do this anymore.
Yeah, but and I'm not an expert on this. I haven't studied agriculture or anything, but isn't one of the big things that a lot of the plants we grow, that like the farmland just isn't good enough or viable enough to grow the plants that we can eat, but things like cows and chickens certainly can, like grains and grass and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's called arable land and non-arable land. So arable land is where you can easily grow plants, right? And just happens to be that if we all went vegan, we would actually need to reduce the amount of cropland that we use, right? Not increase, which sounds counterintuitive because you say, well, people are going to stop eating animals, but they start eating plants instead. Therefore, we should have more land to grow crops. But because we use so much cropland to grow feed for animals, that's actually not true. We're gonna reduce the amount of land that we use by 200 million hectares, which is a huge thing, but it's more than that. So some of this pasture land, it's also arable land. So even if it was true that we need to increase the amount of cropland, we would have enough land to use it because some of the pasture land is cropland. Basically, it's just used for animal production, but you can absolutely grow plants there. But also, you can take non-arable land, as long as it's not like on slopes and shit, and you can use it for production of plant crops. It just takes a little while, right? You need to like do stuff to the land in order to make it arable. But we don't need none of that shit because we would actually like reduce the amount of cropland we need.
Do you realistically think that there's a world where everybody genuinely agrees to that though?
Listen, I can't think like that because first of all, a while like before going vegan, I was a staunch meat eater. I was one of those assholes who would walk next to people with dogs, and I was racist as well. So it would be next to Asian people with dogs, and I would say, "Oh, food, it's their food," right? I was racist and disgusting, and I was accepting that dogs can also be farmed for food. Enough changed. So I can't think about whether people will agree to it or not. It's our moral imperative to do this, not only for animals, but for human beings as well. So I must be optimistic. I must be hopeful that people, when presented with the arguments for why it's not okay what we do to animals, for why it's actually beneficial to humans to go into the plant-based system, that at least some of them will just like change, right? I must. It's of course, there are quite many forces against us because we are, as vegans, basically going against our trillion-dollar industries, trillions of dollars of industries, right? And they indeed, they use those dollars to fight us, but we have no choice. Animals have no choice. Somebody needs to speak up for them. Somebody needs to speak up for the human beings as well, who are impacted by this in a way that is not clear to people in the first, right? Like if you ask a general person online or like on the street, is it good for us to eat animals? They'll say yes. And they're just not realizing just how bad it is, even for the human beings. So I must continue. I have no choice. And one day it will have to happen for the environment, right? Because people generally like are a bit selfish, right? So once they see like actually visibly see the impact of the environment, it's gonna have to happen or we go extinct. So I must fight for it.
Can I like it's interesting. I agree with you postmortem, but I don't think we'll ever get to a place where everyone will be vegan because just like we're in a place now where everyone doesn't respect the rights of immigrants, the rights of people of different skin colors, the rights of women. But we hope to get to a place where when there's enough of us, we can make laws so that people have to respect the rights of animals.
But the least we can do is make it illegal, socially unacceptable, and punish people who slaughter animals. That's what we can do. We must.
Yeah.
We have no choice.
But what do you think, Toast? Do you think that just because everyone does it, do you think you should be part of it too? Do you think you should
No, I
do
don't
it too
think
because
you
everyone
should
does
do
it?
it just because everyone else does it.
Okay.
So then what's a good reason to do it? What's a good reason to knowing that you can get all the nutrition and food satisfaction that you want? Because I'm assuming food is the issue. If we were to discuss clothes or any other way we exploit animals, I don't think you would have any issue with that. But knowing that for food, you could get all the nutrients and food satisfaction that you want without exploiting animals, do you think there's any way to say what I'm doing is right if you're choosing the product that exploits the animals?
No. Sorry, I'm just like lost in thought here.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, my question is a bit convoluted anyway.
No, yeah, we kind of we're like dropping a lot on you. Like, I can appreciate that a lot of people don't think about these things because they are very, very well hidden in a society, right? So, like, yeah, get lost in the thought. That's a good thing. If you have questions, we are here for it. If you have immediate questions, you're welcome to ask. If you have questions in the future, I'm pretty I'm like a lot. I can jump into VC at the drop of a hat, basically, sometimes if I'm awake. So you're welcome to like pester us with that stuff, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. If you have like
Yeah, but
immediate
just to
questions, you're welcome to. Sorry, go
yeah,
ahead.
and just to be clear, I'm not sure how much you understood out of everything. And just to leave you with one thing, veganism is not about us, it's about the animals. It's about respecting the rights. That's all it is, right? And in doing so, you make different choices because you can.
Well, another thing that I was thinking about, as horrible as this is, I feel like a big thing that people would push back on with veganism is in it is horrible and in a weird way, like destruction of culture, because I feel like a lot of food has to do with a lot of culture, you know.
Yeah, so I have like an example for you, right? Like there are some cultures, I think maybe only one left, I'm not sure, I haven't checked. So they participate in FGM. Do you know what that is? Sorry, my
No.
voice cracked. FGM. Do you know what that
You're
is?
fine. No.
So FGM is female genital mutilation, and in some places of on our planet Earth, it is tradition to take a 10 to 12-year-old girl and cut off her clitoris so that she doesn't feel the joy of sex. Right? It's done without anesthesia, obviously. And it's done like unilaterally to like all female children, sometimes to grown-ups as well, right? So do you think we should keep that tradition?
No, obviously not.
Yeah, it's part of the culture though, right? So like
But that sounds more like religion than culture.
I have a question about that.
yeah,
I mean-
just sorry, just let me bring the point home for one sec. So if that was part of their culture and not religion, you think it would be acceptable?
No,
Culture's derived off
no, not at
religion.
all.
Yeah, so this is what we're saying, right? It like what we do to animals is so horrible that I don't think culture justifies it. It's just like sounds like it justifies it because it's part of almost every culture on planet Earth. But it's not. It's a terrible argument for continuing to breed, exploit, often torture, and slaughter animals in perpetuity. Cultures change anyways, right? Once our moral inclinations change, culture changes with it. So yeah, go on, D, whatever. Sorry, I can't see
Yeah,
your...
Darren.
Okay, yeah. I apologize. Hi, guys. My name is Darren, and I just stumbled across your page, sir, about being a vegan and stuff, and related to, kind of talking about what that lady is in the subject of that realm with culture and religion. Well, I myself am not a vegan. I eat meat. And I respect people who don't. I respect people who are just vegetarian, pescatarian, things like that. And I don't try to push it on people, but I try to see the ins and outs of what is and what isn't. And you have to have what's called discernment, which is you weigh the scales of what is beneficial to you, what is beneficial to the people that that depend on you. Because for me personally, I'm a father, right? I got 2 kids, I got a wife, and they depend on me. So the most optional route I'm gonna take them in the life is a life of prosperity.
and that's derived off my belief.
Mm-hmm.
And growing up, I I would say that when veganism was like brought upon and the idea of it, I didn't see it as a bad thing. But what I don't like, and I have to say this, is that it gets pushed down people's throats. It's a
Yeah.
lifestyle, but it pushing it and forcing it upon people. What it does, it has backlash. If that makes
Yeah.
sense, like it,
So
it makes
Darren,
it, yes.
Darren, it will make a lot of sense to you if you knew what being vegan means. Do you know what being vegan means?
Well, I'm gonna have integrity, and I'm gonna tell you this, brother, because I
Sorry, can you
I
answer?
know
Fuck me.
somewhat, but I would not be the guy to be able to give you a definite definition. I think, can I just say what I think it's anything that's not based on animal, right? Any food like that you can eat that doesn't come from animal, that's not an animal. Is that correct?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was
Hello?
muted. I was muted. So that's what a vegan does, but
Okay.
that's not what being vegan means, right? Being vegan
Oh, okay.
means
Okay.
means you respect the rights of animals. It means
Okay. I hear
you
you.
extend them consideration. You extend consideration to them. In other ways, in other words, let me put it this way: you value your life, and you valuing your life is not, and your experience of life, of course, and it's not because of some cognitive process. It's not because you're intelligent or anything like that. You have an experience of life, and by default, you value it. It's just comes with it.
Okay.
And it's this.
Yeah,
It's
thank you
the same
for
for these
explaining that. I
animals.
appreciate that.
Yeah, and it's the same for these animals. All of these animals, they experience life, and they come with valuing their experience of life. So
Yeah.
if we don't need to take away their life, if we don't need to, mess with their existence, then why would
Okay.
we ever choose to mess with their experience of existence or
I
anything when we can choose
got
not
it.
to?
Okay. All right. So following up with that question, first off, okay, thank you for explaining that, like the vegan, like the walk of veganism is a valuing of life. Then I would say
Of
per that
sentient life,
definition,
of life
yeah.
experience.
Okay, excuse me. I would say I would be vegan then, because I do value life. I would value the life of every animal, and it's now we have to dissect. How do you value a life then? Because what happens is that I can give you an example. So I have friends. I live in Arizona. I live next to a reservation my whole life. My mom's native to the land of Central America, and my dad is too. And they grew up valuing life of animals. They also ate animals, okay? But how they valued it is they honored what they had as livestock. They took care of the animals. They didn't abuse the animal. They didn't manipulate the animal. What they did is they took care of it and it produced for them back. They would protect it from wildlife trying to kill it, like their goats and their cows. And in return, they would use the fruits of their labor would be the milk that they turn into cheese that helps to provide for their families. So in a way, from your definition of what you're saying about honoring and valuing life, they were vegan. So what I'm
Well,
not
no.
understanding is that the sentient life to take away,
Yeah,
that's
that's
where we
why.
gotta have, like, we gotta split the hairs to understand more, because you saying that, then I would be a vegan. But from what I've learned of
Let-
vegan is that they don't want nothing byproduct of an animal.
Yeah. So just to be clear,
Okay.
you're talking about dairy production, right?
Their production?
Yeah, dairy production, like milk from all these animals that you talk about.
Yeah, like eggs and things like that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. From animals.
So
Sorry.
yeah. So all these animals, they don't
Yeah.
produce milk or eggs inherently, right? Like we manipulated, for instance, for eggs, we manipulated these animals to produce as many eggs as they do, because a chicken in the wild would normally lay 12 to 15 eggs per year. We selectively bred them to lay
Where
more than 300 eggs per year.
Wait,
But do you
where'd you
think
get that from?
Where did I get the fact that the wild chicken lays between 12 and 15 eggs per year?
Yeah, that's the first time I heard that. You know, I'm not coming from like disrespect. I just want to learn. You know, so that's why I asked the question, sir. You know,
Well, I
that's the
just asked
first time.
Google how many eggs a wild chicken would lay.
Red
You
jungle
can
fowl
also,
in particular, like that's the species.
yeah, it's the red jungle fowl. Lays between 10 and 15 eggs per year.
Yeah, I mean, there's very different types of chickens too. You know, they're like, then, you know, do you think that's wrong that you want to use the word manipulative, but I would say like we've altered the gene of animals. Do you think it's
Yeah,
wrong?
that's manipulation.
So let me go through all of it, okay? So first of all, there's there's that part. That first of all, yes, I do think it's wrong for us to manipulate an animal so that we can use more of them, because in the process of us manipulating them, in the process of us editing their genes, as you call it, through selective breeding, we did not care whether they suffer in that process or not. All we cared about is getting more from them. So we did not give them the respect that they deserve as individuals. We just said, you to me, I only care what your body gives. When your body gives enough, I will stop selectively breeding you. I will stop killing the ones that don't give enough, and I will only reproduce the ones that give enough.
Okay, then I got a question. Ready? Do you have any pets?
No.
So you don't do you believe people should have pets?
So when it comes to pets, we oppose the breeding into
It's
existence of animals
hold on.
for.
It's just do you believe they should have pets or no, people?
Well, that's what I'm trying to explain to you, because it's not a simple yes or no question. If you get a pet from a rescue situation, if you rescue an animal and instead of them sitting in a shelter or in a cage, you bring them home and you give them a good life where you treat them like the individual that they are, why would I oppose that? But if you pay somebody to bring into existence an animal so that you can use them for your companionship or for your benefit, that's messed up. That's not fair towards the animal. That's not fair towards the animal that was impregnated so that you can use their baby, etc. Right? So this is the whole point. Imagine what we're trying to say with all of this, by the way, because I didn't go through all the problems with
I
eggs,
apologize.
like the
Yeah,
fact
I
that,
cut you off. I didn't mean to. I apologize. Go ahead.
yeah, so like the fact that for eggs, only the female chicken lay eggs. Obviously, the males are killed on their first day of life because they don't lay eggs, and keeping them alive even for one day would mean feeding them, and it would be expensive. But there's also the fact that when they no longer lay enough eggs, they get killed. I've been on, how do you call them in America? Because based on your accent, I would assume you're from US. Organic farms. I've been on organic chicken farms, and I have seen them do exactly this. They kill them when they lay 5 eggs per week, not 7. They kill them. That's just way too little for them to make a profit. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
but let's imagine that they don't do any of it. At the end of the day, if we see the chicken as an object from which we can take the eggs, and we're incentivized to either make more chickens, get more chickens, or we make choices based on what we can get from the chickens, then we're objectifying them. Because we don't care what they want, we just care what we want out of them. But if you have a chicken in your house, they lay an egg, and for the sake of the chicken, you take away the egg because maybe it will rot if you leave it there. And instead of throwing that egg in the trash, you put it in your pan and eat it. Just like if you would take the shit of a chicken and eat it, I wouldn't have a problem with it, of course. But the whole point is that you don't use the chicken as a means to an end, because they're an individual. We wouldn't want to use a human as a means to an end, so let's not use any other animal as a means to an end.
All right. I appreciate you
Can I
breaking
step
that
in?
down.
Sorry.
Yeah. He was,
I think a lot of the arguments that you just made are true about humans as well, especially here in America, where a lot of people are looked at as, objects of what can you do for me? How much labor can you put in? Or, people having kids so that they can get more, child support, or, there are a lot of things like that, especially, in humanity as well.
But those house, they are there. You're right. It's just that if you are ever faced with the choice between supporting that or not, I still think you have the moral obligation to choose to not support a place that does this to humans. I'm not saying that objectification of humans doesn't exist. I'm saying that if you're faced with the option between objectifying a human and not, you should choose the one that does not. And if you're faced between the choice between objectifying an animal or not, you should choose the one that does not. And by the way, Alexandra has a question now for you, Darren.
Oh.
But if you have something to say it before that. So.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that, like, I understand the objectification, and let me just get this straight. I don't think no human being should ever be objectified. Like, I think they need to be respected. They're made in the image of God. You know, the thing is that for me, I don't like that people are. This is the world we live in. You know, they objectify humans. They look at them like slaves. They look at them like, what can I get out of you, and just throw you in the trash afterwards. You know, that has to do with their moral compass of who they are. But to broad stroke, that's the entire, like, to say like that would be the entire, like, culture of humanity. That's not true. But it happens a lot, and it leaves a domino effect on the whole, on many people and communities and countries. And for me, like, I can't put animal on the same level as a human, though.
You don't have to put them
Because
on the same level, Darren. You can just say, well, both shouldn't be objectified because both are conscious and sentient and all that, right?
So does an animal have a conscience?
Yeah.
Can it think?
Yeah.
Like, can it talk to you?
Well, they can't
Really?
talk.
Yeah,
but
actually.
No, hold on. So talking is not about consciousness. It's about sapience. So as far as we know, humans are the only animals who have sapience. But all.
So we're animals?
Sorry, human animal
Yeah.
are the only one that, as far as we know, have sapience. But other animals have sentience. They are conscious. They just don't have this higher consciousness where we can have, like, deep discussions and create things and all of that, right?
So then you actually just you double cross yourself, because I had said, do we put animals and humans on the same level?
No,
and
and
then
I said
you
no.
just said,
I said you don't
please,
have to.
hold on, let me please finish, because I'm trying to explain something of what you just said right now. And you said no to it, but then you said they have conscience just like us. Different levels, but they have wait, please let me finish.
Yeah,
Please,
I'm just
let me finish.
using the wrong word, consciousness. They have
No.
consciousness.
You're putting them on the same.
No.
The same.
No.
Yes, you just did,
No,
and
no,
then you
no,
just
no.
went back
Listen,
on it. So what happens is when you have humans that are on the same level as animals, you actually devalue the human. You devalue them. We're put
chime
above
in?
them for a reason. Yeah,
Darren, yeah, because I'm sorry, Postmodern, I actually have a question that kind of relates to that. And I just wanted to, first of all, Darren, hi, my name is Alex. I wanted to get back to something that you said in the beginning, and that is kind of connecting to the issue that we're discussing right now. So in the beginning, you were saying something like vegans should not push down their opinions, other people's throats, and you respect other people who are vegan and
I said
pescatarian.
agenda and their way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. I just want to explain to you why that is that we are so outspoken, and it relates to the issue that you were actually discussing right now. So vegans are so outspoken because this is not a matter of different opinions. This is a matter of different actions, first of all. So people who are not living vegan, it's not only that they have a different opinion of other animals, basically that they have such low value that we can exploit them to death, but it is that they are acting upon these values, which results in those said animals being exploited to death. And vegans don't want that to happen, because we know how these animals feel, and that they can feel and think, even if it's not on the same level as humans. I give you that. Okay, I give you that. But bear in mind, no matter how stupid and cognitively low IQ an animal is, we will find a human that is on the same level as this animal. So And by saying this, I mean, we would not exploit this human because we still respect them and we still see that they have inherent value, which means their own life matters the most to them. They have own interests, like you and I. Like you have the interest in continuing to live, just like I do, and you have the interest in not being enslaved and exploited, or your children taken away from you, or whatever. The thing is, these other animals, they share these interests with us. So instead of looking at the differences, which are there, don't mind, there are many differences between a cow and me, right? But those differences are not relevant when it comes to the question of whom should we exploit, you know? So let me break that down. You and
Yeah,
I,
yeah, I
you and I,
understand.
okay, so you and I, we are probably very different too. I assume that you're a man by your voice and your name, right?
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I just I just assume, right? But I'm still asking, okay? So you're a man, I'm a woman. So there are obviously differences, right? But none of
Yeah.
these differences are relevant when it comes to the question, should we exploit me or you to death? Simply because what actually matters is what we have in common. And we have in common the same things that we have in common with other animals too. So you can think and feel you subjectively experience the exploitation, and it is not in your interest, right? And it's the same with all the other animals too. And even though they are not human, that is not a relevant factor. And when we understand that we should speak up for another example, right? For
Okay.
children, for example, who get exploited or used for sexual abuse material, for child
Yeah.
sexual abuse material, when we understand that we have to speak up and that we have to end this injustice because it is not in their interest and they experience the exploitation, no matter how intelligent they are. It's the same equation for all the other animals too. That's why vegans are so vocal about it, you know? So, and now I've said
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. No, thank you. I thought, look, let me start. Let me. When I first started, I said thank you. I want for bringing me on. Let me just say this, okay? Because this is not a matter of strife between me and vegans. I just want to learn more and learn your perspective and your position. I respect you
Can
guys,
I
like
teach you one more
definitely.
thing, though, Darren? Can I teach you one more thing?
Oh, please let me finish real quick. Like I respect you guys, and I respect you enough to hear your side. So that, like, for me, it would be disingenuous and not a man of integrity if I just immediately shut the door and was impulsive to like cuss or anything like that. Because we don't get down. There's no civil disagreement, or there's no civil discourse. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah,
I
I get it,
respect you guys. What?
but would you disagree with anything I've said, or do you agree?
I
Like,
I I think
what are your values? This is what we want to
okay.
discuss, your values,
Gotcha.
right? Because
Yeah, yeah.
our values are pretty clear, right?
Yeah. And thank you for telling me your values. Okay. The question to me about my values. Okay. I believe, okay, my values are in what God has told me, and that we are made in his image. Okay. Us humans, and like us who are talking. And I believe he loved you so much he sent your son down he sent his son down for us to pay the punishment of our sins. So he holds us to a different view than he holds animals. It's not to devalue animals. It's not to demoralize them or objectify them in a sense of like abusing them. Just like how you had mentioned earlier. For me, that's my value, and I believe he had made a structured system for us that we should honor it. Because when I was brought up when I brought up like what's the definition, and that gentleman had mentioned it. Well, I would consider myself a vegan because if I am to,
Yeah.
like, listen, what on? Well, he was talking about valuing life and honoring, and I said, okay, valuing and
Yeah.
honor.
Yeah, that's why I don't use the word
I
respect.
Hey,
just
listen.
Anyways,
when you're done
Okay,
with
okay.
your point, I just want to quickly reply to the God argument, and then I'm really done. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
continue.
yeah. Well, okay, I understand that. So like, let's say, because I have friends who
I'm gonna go
they
pee.
hunt wildlife for a living. When they're hunting, they're not they're not demoralizing the animal. They pray before they go hunting. They pray
Why
that they
would that
make.
matter? I'm sorry,
Well,
Darren, but I don't mean to interrupt you,
okay,
but why would it matter if I choose to kill somebody and I pray before that? Do you think all of a sudden
no,
I'm
wait
respecting
a
them
minute.
if I pray before it?
Okay, well, you must have not. You must have skipped over what I just said right before that, where they're hunting for not humans. Okay, so that
No, okay, so
philosophy
let me
of
put it
hunting
this
for
way, Darren.
humans.
Darren.
Oh, you're
So
not letting
there's
me
a dog.
continue,
No,
brother.
let
Like
me,
that's
no,
not
just to be
interesting.
clear,
Like,
there's a dog
okay,
in front of me. There's a dog in front of me. I will start praying, and then I will start kicking the shit out of that dog, and then stabbing them. Is that me
you,
respecting them?
no, you got it wrong. I didn't say kicking or no, because here
Okay, I
there's this
start
thing called
stabbing them.
tact. There's
I
a
start
thing called
stabbing them.
tact and honor and how you go upon finding
Okay,
wild game.
Darren, there's a dog in front of me. I
I
pray,
wouldn't
and
kill
then
a
I
dog,
choose to take
brother.
their life. Would that be
There's,
okay? Would that be me
I would
respecting
not
the
kill a dog.
dog? But would it
No,
be
no.
me respecting the dog's life or the dog's
Hey,
existence if I
why are you
pray
coming so
before it
aggressive at
and
me?
then I choose
I'm
to
trying to
kill them?
communicate. That's
I think
No,
you would
but
brother.
Darren,
Like,
because
take a
because
second.
planning
I'm
on
not.
using them to sustain yourself. Yes.
so Darren, the reason why I'm making this claim, why I'm asking you this way, is because you seem to like I've
There's a
spoken to
line
people
that's
like you.
drawn. Like,
I've spoken to people
okay,
like you. The thing about it is that you think you're the type of person, and correct me if I'm wrong, that if you speak nicely, then what you're saying is right, or if you pray, then what you're saying is right. No, you can do all of this stuff and still say something extremely fucked up. Because Darren, what you're saying is exactly the same. You're saying that if before you kill an innocent animal, you pray, then all of a sudden the killing of the animal is somehow respectful towards that animal. That is not. That is, if you would think so, that's pretty delusional. I'm sorry to say that, but that's pretty fucked up. Because that
I
animal did not
understand.
want to die.
Okay,
They did
okay,
not want to die. They did not want to be killed by you. And you can always
okay,
choose to eat something else. So if you need nutrition, if you need food satisfaction, you don't need to be killing that animal. It
okay.
cannot possibly be respectful.
I heard you. I understand you. You think, look, that's okay. That's how you feel. I understand that. Okay, I got it. So what I'm talking about, because I had just mentioned it briefly before you started coming in, and you know you're labeling me these things. First of all, this is just how I talk. Period. You know, and if you find it that like I'm trying to set you up because I talk like this, like no, I'm gonna be nice to everyone and be respectful. That's just who I am. Okay.
Except for the
To
animals, right?
Except for the animals,
no,
exactly. And that's the
I
point, Darren. You can be
okay.
respectful to us, but towards the
Wait,
animal, you'll never be
wait.
respectful if you choose to kill
You're
them.
not okay. Look, you're not letting me. You're not letting me fully get off what I need to have
Okay, let him explain,
communication. Is
everyone. Let him explain.
okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to hear what you have to say, so say it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, look, I had briefly explained. No, I didn't explain it, but I mentioned it. It's the tact. Okay, tact is how you do something. Okay, and in honoring, you know, that's why I wanted to say let's dissect what value is and how you value, because that shows what tact is. If I
Okay.
value
No,
something
no,
that
no.
wait, you're not letting me finish. You're not letting me finish.
Let
You
him
But
got to be
you're already
respectful because
starting.
the
let
lady
him
was.
finish,
The
Chip.
lady
Just let
said.
him get it off.
The lady said. The
I'm not
lady
a
said,
lady.
"Let me finish." I'm sorry. Excuse me. I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know that person's name, but they said let him finish, and then you're not letting
Yeah,
me.
continue.
So
I'm sorry. Continue.
okay, in the tact of how you do something shows if you value it. Okay, if we're mentioning praying and then kicking a dog and then stabbing it, first of all, I'm not hunting dogs. They're hunting wild game is what I was talking about. Wild game has to do with deer. It has to do with things that are palatable to eat, like that is meat. Nobody that I know of, and if I saw them hunting dogs, brother, I would check them. I would be like, no, what's wrong with you? You're going crazy. There is people in the world who do that, and I think they're wrong. Okay, I'm gonna establish that. I believe they're wrong. People who hunt dogs and eat them. No, I don't think there's a line where you draw things. Okay, and I believe, you know, because you maybe you don't believe this way, but I believe, you know, we are made on the top of the system to rule over everything. Anything that any animal that flies, any animal that's in the ground, any animal that swims. Now the thing is how we go upon with our game. Are we going to be respectful? Are we going to utilize what animal we killed to the optimal most best ability? Are we going to use its fur to help us have a coat? Are we going to use its meat and everything to help feed our families? That's what I'm talking. That's called honoring. That's called valuing what you went after. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Then, but because when you're saying, or whoever that person was that said about the value of living beings, that falls into that. It does fall into it. And I don't know what lady it was that said it, but she was like, "Yeah, you're right. It does." That's what I was
You're
talking
saying
about,
a lot.
brother.
You're saying a lot, but just to be clear, because I made the statement about value, and I want to clarify, and then you guys can continue. Darren,
thank you.
When I talk about value, I don't talk about how you value the animal, because Darren, you to me might have zero value in my life. In my family may have a lot more value than you do. My friends may have more value, whatever. You may have absolutely zero value to me. In fact, if I hate you or if I don't like you, you might have negative value in the sense that I may not even want you to exist. None of the value that I place on you should justify whether I kill you or not, should justify whether I exploit you or not. It's the intrinsic value that matters, the value that you have on your own. In other words, the fact that you value your life, as I explained to you, the fact that you value your life means I don't have the right to take your life away from you. The fact that an animal values their own life means that I don't have the right to take their life away from them. It's not that I value that animal. It's not that I value you. It's that you value your own and they value their own.
Got it. The intrinsic value. Thank you. I got it. Now my question is this, okay? Where does that come from? Where does that moral derive from?
I can explain it to you if you want.
I was asking him because he's the okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I apologize.
Chip, if you want to go ahead, you can also go ahead. I actually had some other points to cover, but I mean, we're all going all over the place, so let's you can continue, Chip. You're good.
Yes. There's such a thing called sentience, which means the capability to have a subjective experience of the world, the capability to feel like you're experiencing life or the world around you. We have it. The animals that we use for farming have it. The dogs have it. The cats have it. And with that sentient experience, with this sentience, what comes a property of it is the fact that they value their experience of life. So that means that every sentient being, every being who has a subjective experience of life also values their experience of life. The reason why it's wrong to harm, exploit, use, kill a sentient being is because of that value coming from their sentience. The reason why it's wrong to do it to a human is the same reason. It's not because once you become the species human, you magically have extra intrinsic value. You don't. The species humans, intrinsically, you were born with this idea that you want to value your experience. It's not something that you gained. You were born with it. Animals were born with it also. So if I should respect your experience of life, if I should say, I don't want your experience of life to be, because you don't want your experience of life to be messed up, and I should respect that, then surely you should respect also other beings who have an experience of life and they don't want that to be messed with. So it's about not respecting the animal, as you call it, which can of course be misinterpreted in all sorts of ways, right? Like you can call respect in all sorts of ways. It's about respecting the experience of the animal. And when you respect the experience of an animal, it means you choose to not interfere in it for your benefit, unless you need to, or unless you're doing it for them.
Okay, I got you. Thank you for communicating that. Respecting their experience. Okay. Situation, because I'm trying to understand more, and first I want to say this, like earlier you said about like being an asshole thing, like brother, like I'm not gonna try to be an asshole to people. I want to learn about people, and I respect them. I respect them like enough to ask questions, but if it's coming off offensive, by all means tell me, and then I won't ask questions. I'll back down because I'm not trying to have strife with people. I'm not
I'd
trying
rather
to be...
have you You're doing great, Darren. Also, what was it? Yeah, Darren. I'm sorry. Also, if it maybe gets a little bit heated from time to time, this is not because we are unable to regulate our emotions. It is because this is a very different topic for vegans and
deep for you
especially for
guys.
animal
It
rights
means a lot.
activists.
Yeah, it
Yeah, and
means a
now I
lot
want to
to you.
get back to I want to get back to a point that you were bringing up a couple of minutes ago. So you were talking about when we would do that to dogs, it would be outrageous, but it's okay to do that to deer or to any other animal because
I
they're
don't
living
think
in the forest.
I don't think it's good to kick a deer. I don't think it's good to
Yeah,
kick
I
a
get it.
cow.
I get it. I get it.
Okay,
But
so I'm on the same plane with
you said
I don't think that's honoring. I don't think that's
yeah.
valuing. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the thing is, you said something about we have to draw the line somewhere, and the thing is, you are, of course, drawing the line somewhere on which animals should be treated in what way, and which animals are, as you called them, meat to feed your family or whatever. The thing is about this line that you draw is that it's arbitrary. It is because society taught you that line. It is because it's cultural. But when you really look at it from the individual's perspective, it is arbitrary because there is no ethically relevant difference between a deer, a dog, a cat, a cow, a boy, a mouse. In our capacity to experience life, we are all the same. Of course, some experiences might be a little richer than others. For example, I would assume that humans have a very rich experience due to the fact that we can reflect and that we can think ahead and then we can rationalize and stuff. But that doesn't take away from other animals their subjective experience as well. So this arbitrary line is something that vegans are not drawing anymore. We draw the line.
it out.
We draw the line somewhere else, and I think Chip explained it very well, but I want to make this very clear. The line should be drawn at sentience, at the capacity to subjectively experience your own life. Why is that? Because when there is, let's say, nobody at home who can experience something, for example, a plant, I'm sorry. I'm German, by the way, so for example, a plant.
Yeah, you guys said I was from the U.S. I can kind of hear the accent a little bit. So, but it's
Yeah.
all good. I can hear you. It's all. Thank you.
Okay.
Continue.
So, for example, a plant doesn't have a central nervous system. A plant doesn't have a brain. A plant is not equipped to experience something subjectively. Hence why you can cut a plant in half, set it in water, and it will regrow. If you cut a dog in half, or a pig, or a human, that's the end of them, right? So the subjective experience is where we have to draw the line, and which is called in science sentience. And there are many, there's, for example, the New York Declaration of Consciousness, where many scientists from all over the globe studied and agreed and came to the same conclusion without a doubt, 100%. Other animals are sentient too, just as we are. We might be a little bit more cognitively advanced and also technologically more advanced, but other animals are more advanced in other spaces, you know? I cannot smell or look I don't have the same eyes as an eagle. I cannot smell stuff like a cow can, and so on. So when we think of moral inclusion and we exclude everyone that is not part of our human group, that makes us a human supremacist. That makes us no better than people who are white, who exclude others that are not part of their white skin group, and say, well, they are different. This is where I draw the line, and this is why it's okay to enslave them. And that's why we are vegan, because we understand that the differences don't matter, as I said before. Did you get what I was saying?
No, absolutely. Okay. And I can see how you can make the correlation between that, like with, how some, people want to be raised in supremacists. I understand. Thank you for breaking that down. Then I as I'm learning this about like vegans and I'm not trying to step on toes. So I have two questions then. Okay. And the first one has to do with the situational to better understand where you guys are coming from on this. So, animals, right? They're sentients. I understand that, and they're to be respected, and their experiences, absolutely. When we look at the life cycle of wilderness and how not people, excuse me, how animals operate, they operate within killing each other. Like there's animals that kill each other. So if vegans don't believe that everything has a living should be living, should not animals not kill each other then?
Yeah,
But
that's a good question.
like
Yeah, that's a good question. And we've heard it quite often, so that's why I just chimed in and I just want to give you the answer straight away, okay? So the thing is, of course, I would wish for the world to be free from barbarity, to be freed from anyone ripping off anyone's skin and flesh, you know? It would be a wonderful world. But the thing is, we cannot talk to these other animals. They cannot reason, and they kind of have to do it to survive. But it doesn't give us a justification to do the same, because we are, as we already established, we have a higher intellect. We can reason, we can rationalize things. And so when we have the capacity to act morally, not doing so makes us barbaric monsters, quite frankly, you know? So with great, how do you say, with great power comes great responsibility, and our brain is actually a great power. So we should use it and not look into nature and develop and get our morals from there to see what other animals do. For example, lions also eat their own children to show dominance. Other animals also rape each other, but we would never accept this as a justification to do the same, right?
yeah, I'm not trying to justify anything. I just want to understand.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I'm just explaining why this, it's called the lion argument, right? Why the lion argument is not holding up any value in the vegan discussion, simply because we are not lions, and that's that. If there would be a way to stop lions from hunting zebras, that would be nice. But this is also not what veganism wants to tackle. Veganism has one goal and one goal only: to abolish the exploitation and enslavement of other animals.
Yes, actually, as a follow-up to that scenario or situation subject that we're talking about, because the second question has to do with something a little bit different. The quote is from Uncle Ben. So Peter Parker's that uncle. That's just a little joke on the side. It's Marvel. It's comics. But
Conversation. I don't know if debate would be the right terminology, but yeah, conversation would be great.
Yeah, so you understand that we're here to speak up for animals' rights, right?
Yes, I've been watching your channel for 2 months now.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And how do you feel about that? How do you feel about speaking up for animals' rights?
You know, it seems to be the more I'm exposed to it, the more I seem to sway that way. I was watching your show religiously for the first couple of weeks when I stumbled upon it. And it was interesting because I actually found myself being defensive in the beginning. There was sort of an urge to fight against it. And I wasn't sure what that was. I had to take a break and think about it. But I did start eating less animal products. And then I sort of drifted away from it. Work got a bit busier, and I just found myself eating more animal products because it was more convenient to get that food at service stations and stuff. Here in Australia, they don't really have vegan options. So, but yeah, a bit about me, my grandparents on both sides have had farms, so I've been around, agriculture my whole life. And we've always had pets, and we've always treated our pets nicely, and even the animals on the farm, we treated them nicely. So I guess I didn't really think about the slaughter of animals or the implications that would have on them. But yeah, in the last couple of months, I've been building up a conscience, I guess you would say, but it's just hard to have that last, and I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's exposure or what it is.
I appreciate you saying that, and I appreciate you wanting to change, right? You know, all of us were in that position. We all found out one way or another about the consequences of our choices, or who suffers on the other side, or who gets exploited on the other side, and we all wanted to change, right? Some chose gradually, some chose directly. So what questions do you have for me before I ask you questions, I guess?
Well, just quickly in response to that, the only thing that I can put it down to is it's exposure helps you think about it more often. I think, like any habit, like I've had to quit smoking in the past, I think, and also go to the gym. And I think if you just think about something more often, that's really the key to anything. If you just focus on it more, that's when new thoughts will start to stem, and I think that's when growth occurs. And I think if you spend so long without thinking about it, you don't even have that system there. You got to build it from scratch. So, but yeah, I guess I just wanted to say, as I've gotten to know you through the channel, I've been really proud of the journey that you've been on, and I can see that it's difficult sometimes. You're out in the rain when you're wanting to talk to people, but you'll still persist. And I've seen you freezing your butt off and still wanting to, get that last guy, because that might be someone that you can change, and I admire that in you.
Where
Sorry guys, I'm flipping around
they're
because I'm getting
a
bored.
endangered species.
I think
So
I'm
you know
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah. But as I said,
but I
this
just
is
give you an
not, this
example.
has, yeah, but this has nothing to do with the vegan issue. This is all I'm saying, right? I mean, there are many
It does.
situations. Let me finish.
Okay, I
There are
apologize.
many situations that involve other animals, and where we have to make decisions, and where we have to think about them and figure shit out. But veganism itself wants to abolish the recent animal exploitation, the recent animal commodification, right? So other animals are not commodifying them. They are just like living and just like doing their things without being like really aware of what they're doing, right? They got to survive. This is why they hunt and all these things. But we as humans, we are separate from that, right? We separated us from nature pretty well. I mean, we're all living in houses. We are using clean water. We are supplementing. We put, I don't know what it's called, that stuff in our salt that is like the supplement that everybody takes.
Oh, Daniel, what's the claim that you are making? So veganism is against exploitation and slaughter of animals for unnecessary things specifically, but I personally wouldn't do it for necessary stuff as well if I can avoid it. Well, I guess if I can avoid it is the necessary part. So what do you mean why people dislike vegan? People dislike vegan because we point out the immorality of exploiting and slaughtering animals. If you call that insufferable, that's just like your cognition trying to tell you something, right? Daniel, you're welcome to come in and have a discussion. We have another room right here, right? You can just, I think, start by joining us here. You can come in and have a discussion. What's worse, do you think, Daniel? Being rude to somebody or slitting their throat? Which action is worse? Because I think slitting somebody's throat is like worse than being rude. And so, like, I don't know, between the two of us, one of us is rude, the other one is paying for slitting the throat. I think, well, I didn't read all on the top, right? So are you like vegetarian or something? I didn't read I was fucking busy. Daniel, don't be PC. Just tell me again, right? Unless it's really hard for you to, I'm gone. Okay, see you.
Really, really
Jesus, the cope.
far into that topic, and I can assure you, veganism has one goal and one goal only: to abolish.
For real now, why sometimes, right, not all, but sometimes meat eaters are so fucking gentle that just like answering that question is just like really, really hurts their feelings. What the fuck?
Time because it's
I
important.
understand. I got you.
Yeah, the definition of veganism is it's an ethical principle that humans should live without exploiting other animals. So
Yeah. Sentience,
because
I understand.
because we humans, we can
So
make these decisions, we can decide, we can reflect, we can think about that. Hence why this is not the issue of what wild animals do and if we have to intervene or not. It's just another philosophical
wait,
question. I just want to make this
wait,
clear.
wait. So like we're getting in there. We're getting into the trenches, and I asked. I understand you feel that it's not, but the thing is that we had talked when I first joined in the group chat of the conversation. You guys were talking about how culture had said it, and religion, and how they derived off that whatever they were told, like the culture, right, and their beliefs. In the same faction, veganism can fall into that because let's say we have a culture of veganism, of people who are vegan, and it's gonna leave a domino effect that affects everything else. It's just it's just what happens. Whatever people,
But
people
what are you
want to
saying?
believe
What
in.
are you saying?
Guys, the harps are not helping. I'm losing the will to live. I'm just gonna step off because I'm not needed, right? Alexandra is having a conversation with one person, Chip is having a conversation with another. I'm just gonna step off. Just gonna go relax. Why am I doing this to myself? Why? All right. So I'm just gonna step off. Thank you everybody for coming, and I'll see you next time. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Nobody said I'm an omnivore. How disappointing.